Let's see if we get there.
And we're live.
It says it's streaming the health. And
Meeting
you are
now.
live.
Streaming
Yay!
live on YouTube. Yay!
It's showing up for you too, right?
Yes. On the Zoom
Okay.
thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trying to whip these up because, never know. Got flavors to try. Oh my God, I just did an e-liquid review like the other day, and let me tell you, those were very different for their flavor profiles. Very, very different. I was very shocked. Very, very shocked. It's called brown sugar. That's the line. Hi, Ingrid. And it literally surprised me because it's like not like any other cheesecake or custard. It just had that extra to it, which I love. Hello, Noxal. Hello, Fidalgo. You found me.
Knocked out. Sorry, it takes a while for me to get the chat up. Happy
No
Monday.
problem. Just make sure that you have top chat on.
Yes, live chat.
Yeah.
That's
what. Yeah, the live chat.
So
not the top.
I have a question for you, Wendy.
Of course.
Now that you've been kicking butt, DIYing, has that affected the way you do review e-liquid now?
Actually, during my review, I was like, you know what I'm thinking of? Like, what did they use?
How can I make this better?
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, I just want to make it. Like, if I run out of that, how can I make it? You know what I mean?
Hello,
hi, Jeannie. Hi, Forrest. Hi, Karen. Hi, Jody. Cumulus. Awesome, Fidalgo. Rajan, how you doing? Amber, Dr. JC, and of course, Miss Beautiful Lumi. How you doing this evening?
I have had a morning.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
If you think burning your finger on a coil hurts,
yeah,
wait till you burn your nipple on a coil.
How the fuck did you do that?
All right. Well, you can't say that and not explain it.
I know, right? Hi, James. Hi, Sweet. Hi, Becca. Let me see. Did I get everybody? Melissa and Vape and Burn? Vape and Bum.
Vape and Bum J.
Yes. And Brian, how you doing, sweetie? Okay, so tell us about burning your nipple on a coil. Got to hear it.
So I was braless last night when I was wicking my husband's RDA.
Okay. Braless and shirtless, apparently.
I was getting ready for bed. I wanted to do it before I went to bed real quick so I wouldn't have to do it today. So here I am, burning the coil, got it to burn evenly, all excited. And then I grab out my cotton. I'm like, oh, I should probably wait for it to cool down a little bit. So I'm sitting there combing out my cotton to get it all fluffy and ready to go in there because I pulled just a little too much. Then I go to throw away the leftover. And as I'm reaching over, my tit literally just placed itself, like my nipple literally just placed itself perfectly right on top of a coil.
Ow. That has to hurt for real. Oh my God. Kevin, Al, Forrest, Edward, Linda, Kristen, Erwin. Wow, whole household already. April, how you doing?
So there's a lesson to be learned there. Never re-wick.
when your nipple is out, right?
Yes.
James Rivera, James Radney, Robert Potts, how you doing? Chevy, how you doing? Amber, Jay. Don't lean over mods. Yep, that's it. Just don't lean over your mods when you, I would probably do something like that because I'd lean over to like get something.
Yeah, you think it's like common sense. Like who would do that intentionally? Like, literally just, who would have thought my chest would get that close just trying to reach over to my trash can to throw my extra cotton away? Like,
well, your nipple knew.
Now you know.
So there is another way that you guys can get hurt. So please be aware. Don't, try to put some sort of protection on your nipple when you are wicking. Okay?
I never knew that was freaking possible.
Hi, Erwin. Hi, Mascot. Vaping and porn, always good. Some people like pain. Wyatt, Susan, Kevin. I got everybody, I think. Well, it's true, Knoxout. We are a family of, preventers. We like to have everybody prevent getting hurt. Safety is always first. So I do want to just, put that out there that this can happen to you. Be very careful. This is not a game.
It's not, and
You're on mute, Addie.
it's such a weird feeling. You don't expect it. So it took me a second to register what the hell was happening. I was like, what the fuck is happening to my tit? Because it felt like something was biting it or something.
Yeah.
Like I was like, what is this? I don't even understand. And I looked like it was bad. It was a slow motion process. It was.
So do you have like scar, like
Thank
perfect
you.
coil scar?
Yeah, does it have the coil mark on it?
A very small one, but yes.
Ouch.
Then that doesn't even count if it's small. It should be a nice braid. I mean, almost like a tattoo. Like you like go to a place and be like, look, I want this on here.
My husband was like, what'd you do this time? Because he heard me freaking out. And I was like, I burned my nipple on the braid. And he's just like, how?
Yeah, how in the F did you do that?
Yeah, pretty much that was all our questions.
And then he just laughed hysterically at me.
Of course, because he knew that only you would do something like that, right? But I'm sure you're not the only person. There are how many millions of vapors out there? I'm sure that at least one other has had that problem somehow.
I mean, everybody by now has accidentally put their finger on a coil that's been hot or put their lip on a coil that's been hot. Luckily, I haven't done that one yet, but I made up for it because I did my nipple.
Yeah, I don't know what would be worse.
Ooh, did it blister?
I haven't checked them today. I just knew I couldn't really put them in a bra, so here I am.
Well, feel free if you need to check them, make sure everything's okay. We are a family channel, so, all of us are here to support you. I mean, I don't see that anybody worried. We would all like to make sure that you're okay. I don't see that there's one person that would say no.
You just want hits, Wendy.
I mean, I definitely won't say no. Please feel free. Hi, James. How you doing, Kaposi? I hope you're feeling better.
James Rivera, Forrest.
Edward says, I am a doctor and I do play one at home. So there we go.
I messaged Fresh and I was like, so let's say somebody burned their nipple. What do you put on it? Because I had aloe and I had triple antibiotic ointment. And he's like, he said the triple antibiotic ointment. So I put just a little bit on there. So now it's gotten to the point where it's just like a pulsing pain. Like just occasionally it'll start hurting.
Yeah. Whew. Would not wish that on my worst enemy. Well, maybe my worst. But no, I don't have any enemies. So I would have to say no. Okay. Do I have them all wicked? 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 wicked. Yay. Hi, so Kristen. Hi, Kevin.
It's close by.
If I didn't get a chance to say hello to you, please go ahead and say hello in the chat again. That way I can get to you because I might have missed you. And I don't like doing that. I always feel really bad after.
So we had to go to a mom's house because her keyboard wasn't working. So we had to run over there this afternoon. I just got home 10 minutes ago.
Oh, wow. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Ricky Mahoney. Yes, you missed the story, Ricky. God, but you're just going to have to watch the playback. We were all trying to check on her now to make sure it's okay, but she's just not feeling like sharing that at the moment. Hi, Darcy.
It didn't look pleasant this morning before I went to bed. I'm kind of just like.
But I feel like, at least, somebody else should be able to give you, the heads up and see how you're doing. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, just sunburn on your nipples hurts like a son of a gun,
I cannot imagine burning mine.
Oh.
There's a couple of random spots on it that look just a little.
She's checking it now without our help. This is not fair.
Wendy's making you go live again.
Like, come on now.
There's just a couple of random lumps on there right now. It doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right.
Hi, Mama
Not
Nita.
normal.
How you doing, baby?
Hi,
I know,
Nita.
right, James Radney? For science, we need to show people what not to do. It's safety first, you know?
I just don't.
Hi, Demillion.
Okay.
You got to
Hi.
change your name. I see your government name again.
Okay.
I mean, I've got mine scratched, but never burnt.
Oh, I've scratched mine recently too. I was playing tug of war with the big
Bam.
fluffy dog, and he just drug his large nails.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Ouch.
My tits are used to the abuse from random shit. I'm not used to doing this kind of stuff in the bedroom, so it's all new. It's all new.
I like it.
Well, at least you made it safely. Hi, Daryl. Daryl's like breakout room. We just need another room to go to real quick. We'll come back after we're
Safe
done.
word.
No.
Safe word, Lumi.
We're just so worried. That's all. It's just, you know, caring and loving and sharing. That's what we're about.
Yeah, my husband was like, "That's actually a great story." So here I
Yes.
am telling it to as many people as I can. Don't burn your coils topless and reach over them. Just don't do it.
Oh no! Now I know.
Hi,
what you're
Light Bear.
talking
Hi,
about.
Philly.
That's what do you call that when you do that with when you hit your RDA without putting the cap on? That's kissing your coils.
Yeah.
Well,
What do you
tipping
call it?
It wasn't the
Video.
tit. Like I feel like it would have been slightly better if it was the tit, but literally my nipple just sat perfectly on it and I was like,
ouch.
"What are you doing?"
Nip coil.
Hi,
I
Jason Barrow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Everybody, welcome Jason.
Hi,
New
Jason.
subscriber here.
Hey Jason.
Yes, Mondays we do have a little bit of crazy, you know, conversation, stories, nipple burning, you know, things like that. So excuse us a little bit on your
We're always
first time
talking
in.
about somebody's nipples. It seems like
Yeah. We're all very worried, you know.
I'm curious if I'm the first or if somebody else has done this.
Oh my God, you know what you should do is you should Google because you know how it comes up with questions that have been asked prior. So if it comes up as a question, like it auto populates it, it means that somebody else has done it. She's
But if there's
looking now, right?
if there's anybody that can do something like that, it's me. Like I've cut my
Oh, yeah.
finger on toilet paper. I've cut my
What?
fingers on the
That is some hard toilet paper.
That's some horrible toilet paper.
it's the fucking stupid
I
Charmin
would not want that near me.
Charmin fluffy stuff. Like my finger just caught it perfectly while I was trying to get that little sticky part up. I was just
Wow.
I just can't even. My husband jokes about putting me in a bubble all the time.
That is just
we
crazy.
have this coffee table. It's got to weigh 150 pounds, right? It's like the old style antique with big rollers on it, you know, and it's shelves. My wife runs into it all the time. It like drops her, makes her bleed.
Oh,
It's been there for
it's time to move it.
no, it's been there for 15 months, but she keeps running into it.
Meaning that it shouldn't be there. That's how I look at it. If something hurts me more than 3 times, I move the item.
Well, she can
I don't
get
walk around it.
it. I mean, she
That
can
makes
arrange
sense.
whatever she wants, but yeah.
You're gonna
I
have
do.
to move it.
I do my kneecap versus cinder blocks all the time because my desk is being held up by cinder blocks. So every time I turn and I'm too close to my cinder blocks, I just whack my knee right on them.
Wow. Hi, Shaggy. Hi, Melissa. My husband wants to put me in a bubble as well. Once I dropped my phone on my forehead in bed, and the next morning I had a huge bruise in the middle of my forehead. I've actually done that and busted my lip. When I'm like this and it's fallen on my lip and it's literally busted my lip and made it bleed.
It's so
I feel you, Melissa.
self-inflicted injuries are never fun.
I just gotta like a couple more Instagram posts.
Yes. No, it's more like, let me just finish playing this game. It's making me tired.
I've done that a couple times. I don't know if it's visible. It's not. Let's see. I put that thingy on my wall right there, that little black spot.
Uh-huh.
It's one of those pop socket holders. So now when I go to sleep, I just put my phone in there and I just scroll.
Look at you.
You scroll safely. Look at this. We're teaching so many people some safety tools.
I've done
Just
it
get a pop
before, so
socket
I know the
holder.
pain.
Don't hold
Making
the
it.
phone.
Trying to
Make-
keep you safe here on Wendy Vape's channel.
I mean, well, at least we haven't nobody in chat so far that I know of has dropped their mod on their face. Now that would really hurt because it's a little bit heavier depending on what kind you have. Unless it's like a pod system.
Who sleeps with their mods though? Me.
I sleep with mine right next to me.
How many
Like, it's
times do I
right there.
wake
It's-
up and I'm sleeping with it?
Yeah. I've had it where, just like taking a nap, I'll have it like leaning next to me. And all of a sudden it's like under me.
That can't be good. I mean, all this battery safety thing.
Oh, forget about the battery. I'm worried about the juice leaking.
Oh yeah, that too.
I always put mine right here, but I'm lucky because once I brush my teeth, I've made a rule: no vaping after you brush your teeth.
Ah.
Because it's
Good
nasty.
rule. I will literally take my last pull as I'm covering to go to sleep. Like just one more.
Well, it's right there. Might as well take
That's
one
what
more.
I'm saying. I mean, if it's right there, it's right there.
Yum. Yum, yum, yum.
Cherokee, how you doing? Phyllis, how are you doing? Everyone loves big boobs, in this case the melons, and a juicy mix of melon with a fresh mint cream. Yes, definitely. My mods are always next to me. Yes, mascot. Josh Rhodes, how you doing?
Josh.
Erwin.
Hi, Cherokee.
Anybody else sneak in? Let's see.
Hi, Ricky.
I think I got everybody. Yes.
So you get any flavors in this week?
No, I
Got
didn't
it.
do any new flavors, but I did go back because I really need, which I'm thinking I kind of figured out what to do, but now I have to like make room in my space. And then I think I'm going to put another big table like this one behind me to put all my juices on in the nail polish thing. So I could just turn around, but then I need a turning chair. So that's going to be another cost because then I need a chair because this one does not turn. And
The domino effect.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need to do that. So I mean, I've got a turning chair, but my butt is really big, so it doesn't really fit comfortably. So
I might be able to help you out with that because I've been searching for chairs that accommodate my butt, but I really like the race car style ones because it feels like you're sitting in a car seat. So it's not terrible when you're doing streams all the time.
Exactly. Hi, Michaela. Long time no see.
Kayla.
Hope you're doing well.
Hope you're well, fam.
Even Kristen vapes in the back. That's good. That's a good one. I would do that too.
Careful with them nipples.
As long as you're not burning yourself, you're fine. Amber,
was like,
I'm on the
I don't know.
Aromizer Aegis Legend train, and now I'm cutting myself off from buying anything more except for flavors. Okay, so Aromizer Plus, the Plus version 2 is coming soon, and I'm so excited. I just saw like the sneak peeks, and because somebody keeps messaging me like on my video that I did for the mesh deck on it, and they were like, "Oh, it's coming soon." I'm like, "I know, I can't wait. I've been looking everywhere. I've been Googling, couldn't find it." They released the sneak peeks today on the Steam Crave fan site on Facebook. I've already messaged Maggie. I'm like, Maggie, please. I bought everything else. Just please. I want to be one of the first, please. I mean, hello, for over 3 years, I have been the one that has always rocked it. Like,
Yeah, I
always.
mean,
When nobody else wanted to do it, everybody
Everybody-
was into everything else. I was the one with the Aromizer Plus. I'm the biggest fan.
Everybody knows.
How many
Everybody
people have
knows
I
you love
gotten
it.
on it? You know?
Yep.
I was thinking about that today, and I'm like, in my group alone, I want to say I've gotten at least almost maybe a quarter at the least of people in my group have the Aromizer Plus. And that's just from my group.
Wow.
Because every
Right.
time you turn around, it's like talking about Aromizer Plus, just about everybody has one. And if they don't have one, they want to get one now, especially with the new mesh deck. Now they have 5 decks for this.
I'd like to mention something about your group because I joined because I was never
Yay.
joined on it. And you have one happy group there. That's such a fun group that you have on that Facebook.
It's awesome. It's the biggest family I've ever had, other than the live streaming and stuff. Like,
And they're
it's
so
just
excited buying all the stuff for DIY or buying stuff because you teach them how to do coils
yeah.
and stuff. They're just Such a great group. I like that.
I appreciate that because we work hard at it. I mean, we do. We, you know, I've always promoted since the first day I started it, which I actually started it because of a chat. We were in the live stream. Addie, I'm sure you remember, what was it, like 3 years ago maybe? And we were in chat and they were like, you need a Facebook group. And I'm like, are you sure? And they were like, yep. So I started it. I mean, it's not the biggest group out there, but we're all very close.
It's a really nice group.
I like how you do it too.
Yeah,
you
no drama.
You filter
like,
it. Yeah.
None. I mean, the first bit of drama, you're out. I don't do that. The group rules are, it doesn't matter what you're vaping. I don't care if you have a $10 mod or you have a $3,000 mod. It's still the same. There is no difference in my group. So that's
yeah, you're still vaping.
Oh yeah, exactly. But you know how in some groups, like if you ask about a cheaper mod or something, like, oh, I want a smoke mod, and they'll be like, oh, smoke sucks, blah, blah, blah. And then it makes that person feel bad, you know? And most of the people that have those products are newer vapors. So how do they feel? They feel bullied.
Yeah.
And I won't have that. I will not have that in my group. Hi, Zero. You're not even in it, Zero. I have a hair on my shirt. I found it.
Swaggy Shane out there.
Yeah, Swaggy's out there too. Thank you, Ricky Mahoney. Ricky Mahoney was around when I want to say when I first got it as well. It was Ricky Mahoney. It was also, oh my God, what's his name? He has a barbecue channel now. Like where he does grilling and stuff like that. He pushed me to do the live stream when I first literally unboxed it and built it for the first time. I was on Facebook.
Oh, that's how you started. Wow.
Well, no, I was already doing my reviews, but I was doing random, like just videos on Facebook. And the day that I got it, because everybody at that time was doing oh my God, I always call it the Monster. It's not the Monster. It's an Italian thing. It's like a mob. It's Modfather. Thank you. Look at me. I'm like, it's an Italian thing. It's a mob thing. The Modfather.
We just got a little glimpse into Wendy's twisted mind.
Yeah, it's her Rolodex.
That's how I remember. And the Modfather was super popular then. I hated the Modfather. I hated how it wicked. I hated everything about it except for the size. I loved that it was a 30 millimeter atomizer. I loved that. But I could do it without, you had to fill it from the bottom if you didn't want it leaking. You know, it was a whole bunch of stuff. I think I'm getting a rash and I don't know where that came from. That's why I keep looking at my arm. But it was crazy. And when I got that, I ordered it myself and I was like, wow, okay, we're going to do this. My first postless deck, my first aromizer ever. And I fell in love from that moment forward. And at that time when I was using it, and then I did my review video, you know, doing the review on it and the build and everything else, a lot of bigger reviewers, well, two specifically, were talking shit about it. Like, oh, the airflow sucks. This sucks. This about it sucks. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. This shit is legit. It's better than the Modfather. It stood its ground against the Modfather and it never leaked. As long as you wicked it just right, you didn't get dry hits, you didn't get leaking. It was a 30 millimeter atomizer that came with 5, 10, and 20 mil glass. You couldn't, and it can convert to an RDA. You couldn't do any different than that with all the conversions. And then I just stayed with it. I loved it that much. This is my original one. This one I can tell it's my original one for 2 reasons. One, I still got the straight 10 mil glass. And second, when the original one came out, it came with a drip tip that was narrow. So when you took off this top piece, the drip tip stayed in the middle. So if you had a custom drip tip made, in order for you to open it, you have to take off the custom tip to open it if you replace the tip. So this one is my original. When they upgraded it and they changed it to where you can actually undo the whole top without taking off your drip tip.
I think the original ones were higher polish too.
Yes, yes. Compared to these two, this one's still shinier. Like, oh wait, there we go. Look how shiny. Yeah. And this is over 3 years old. This is 3 years old, a little over 3. And then that is the newer one that I just got not too long ago. So
Yeah, a little more satin.
yeah, but you can even tell from the top piece right here and right here that they changed that.
Yeah.
So that you can actually keep your drip tip in there. So when I did my mesh deck review, a lot of people are like, you don't have to take off your drip tip. I'm like, on this one, you have to take off your drip tip. On that one, you don't.
Hi, Patty.
But I've got 3 now. I've got the blue one, I've got this one, and I've got that one because I got this one when they were like, oh, half price. We're going, discontinuing. I was like, I have to have one more. So I got another stainless.
Well, Mama
This
Hita
one still has my dent in it. This one actually has like a little dent right here. You can't even see it. I don't know how I got it, but I have like a little tiny little dent right here.
Oh, without
I was like, well, I'll get a new one, but I still use it. Like, what's the point?
Mama Hita has 5 of them.
Yes. But I was like, hi, Mary Cashin. How are you? Trucking. How you doing, Josh?
This is the original one, and it came with a little nip on the top.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you have to, that's why mine looks so dorky with this drip tip, but I like the way it feels, so I use it.
But back then I had drip tips specifically made just for my Aromizer Plus. I had 4 made. I had a purple, I had a pink, I had this greenish one, and then I have one that's got different colors in it.
Ooh.
Just for the Aromizer Plus.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love them. But yeah, I keep getting messages like, you don't have to take the drip tip off. Yeah, you do. Because I mentioned it. This is an older one. When I went to fill it, I had to take it off. I was like, well, that's the one I have the deck in.
So would you make?
Thank you so much, Cumulus. I know, I just loved it. The airflow. This was when the honeycomb first came out too. The honeycomb airflow. And I think that's why, because of the fact that it was new and it was like, oh, you don't get a good flavor and you're not getting good airflow. Honeycomb everywhere. Honeycomb just, and now it's popular. Now it's like, oh, it's honeycomb. Like, I was the one that said it.
Eons ago.
Yes.
I just have,
Hi, Mama Bear.
I just have trouble fitting it to a mod though, because it's a 30 millimeter, right?
Yeah, but it fits like on the Aegis Legend. It fits on the Diamond mod that Vaporesso had. I think it was Vaporesso or iJoy.
Yeah.
It's fit on a lot of different mods that I've had, to be honest with you. I've put it on even, well, I don't have my purple one here.
I think the
my purple one that's smaller than this, it hangs over a little bit, but I still put it on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Cumulus says when they had the clear sale, you bought 5 more. Cumulus, the V2 is coming, and not just the V2 of the regular Aromizer, but the Aromizer Plus V2. I'm hoping to get it. I really, really want it so
I wonder what changes they made.
I just got a chance to glance at it because I found it right when I had to come over here, and I'm like, I'm gonna look it up more when I'm out of here. But I had to message Maggie, and I'm like, Maggie, come on, come through. This girl has invested a lot of money in you.
You know what's going to stink? I mean, they're not back to work in China yet, so it's probably going to be quite a while yet.
Well, hopefully it'll go to their New York, because they have a New York warehouse as well. Steam Crate does. So that's why even like right now, I got my mesh deck. A lot of people have gotten the mesh deck because it's in the New York warehouse. What coils do I use? Yopaz, I use mainly my fused Claptons. Those have been like, I used to use stainless steel fused Claptons, and now I use my coil fused Claptons. They're made of nichrome, and that's it. Oh, you didn't, Rajan? Oh my God, I wish you could have gotten the original, but I wait for the V2. The V2 is gonna, I'm telling you, I already checked a couple specs. Number 1 is gonna be the size. Number 2 is gonna be the width. So it is 30 millimeters. And it looks hot, but that's all I could tell. I mean, I literally just looked at it and I was like, ow.
You're already selling.
I know. Look at it. If only I could. And I even went to Brad and I was like, Brad, when I got mine, I was like, Brad, you need this. Because I saw how many people I was referring to Steam Crate. I'm like, you really need to get this. He's like, okay, I'll look into it. I'm like, no, seriously, you really, really need to look into this. They're selling like crazy. And he's like, oh yeah, look, he never did. And look how many I have sold. And not because I'm making any money, because I don't make anything. I make nothing. The Staggertons by Coil Cloud. I haven't tried the Staggertons yet. I'm not really a fan of really low resistance. Like the lowest that I'll use is a 0.11, but then I'll space it just a little bit just to get up to like a 0.12. But yeah, they're beautiful. Oh my gosh. So it looks like it comes apart the same way. It's got the new, this one, did it have it on this one? Or was it on my blue one? I think my blue one says Steam Crave on. No, it was the Glass. The Glass V2 has the word Steam Crave over here. So that's going to be on it. It's going to say Aromizer Plus V2 RDTA. And it looks like they have an extension kit to it too. Like to make the top bigger and the glass smaller, which I'm really hoping that they didn't do because I really like having the big glass so I could see it. But we'll see. But yeah, so that's honeycomb airflow. There's going to be slits. There's going to be honeycomb. And so they separated the airflow according to this.
So what'd you mix up this week, Wendy?
Huh?
What'd you mix up this week?
Nothing?
Nothing?
Nope.
What are you feeling in your heart?
I don't know. I need to get some of these. Now that I went and what I had to do is put these things back in here. So these right here are some of the Flavora with all my VSOs because I love my VSOs. Those are separate because they're special. And then I have over here the rest of the Flavora here. So Flavora there, Flavora here, and then I've got my one. What is it?
Are those cookie tins?
Those are actually my vape tins. I have it. Oh, and the other one's here. From the Vape Tin subscription, where you can get monthly subscription. It comes with like the e-liquids and
wow,
atomizers and stuff. So I saved mine. So
that's nice packaging.
And then this is Wonder Flavors. So Wonder Flavors here. So see.
Very nice. All organized.
Because I had to do something. They were in that box and laying around. And I'm like, no, I need to be able to like pick them up. So there you go. Love my RDA by Vandy Vape Mesh too. Oh, you're so welcome, Susan. Somebody else just mentioned that. Maybe it was you too. Hi, Dan.
Wendy.
Yeah, they do.
I got this in the mail. It's from Flavora.
Uh-huh.
It's a cookbook that they put out once a year.
Oh wow.
Or this is the second one. This is the second one, or a mix book for it's Mastering the Art of DIY Vapor. And it has like a bunch of how-to pages on it. And I'm in there. They put one of my recipes.
Oh my god, that is so awesome. Wait, do you have to go to the website get it? Just send it to you if you're in there.
You can get it PDF-ally. So you can get it on PDF.
Uh-huh.
And I think you just write to them and you can get one.
You can buy it for $5 on their website.
Okay. And
awesome.
Lumi's in it and Addie's in it too.
Of course they are. Maybe next year I'll be in it.
Oh, you'll be in it.
I'm not in it.
You're in it, aren't you? You're not?
in it.
Oh, I thought you
Well,
were.
maybe next year we'll both be in it, Lumi. We'll be twins.
I feel like I need a lot more flavors to be making one shots with all of Flavora.
Yeah, very much.
I have like the picks here and there that are normally like my staples.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like once I build up my collection a little bit more, I'm on it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to open up. This year is the year of opening up and trying new things and just, I don't know, I'm thinking of things.
Yeah.
Hi, Lisa Garland. Hi, Coco. How you doing, sweetheart? Adam, how are you? I think I missed a couple people. Dan B, how you doing? Yeah, they do. Matt Chandler. Who else? Sanjaya. I hope I said that right. Hello from Indonesia. Brought the solo RDA for flavor testing. Awesome. That's a good one. Lisa Garland got the Osmotis Blank. I really like it. I told you that the Osmotis Blank is a good RDA. Are you squonking or dripping with it?
I squonk with it.
Yes, it's I lost my rainbow one. I can't.
It's an excellent squonker because the air is up around the top and it does not leak. It's a really good one.
Exactly. I have the rainbow one that was going on my purple mom, but I can't find it because I put it aside to clean it and I lost it.
You hit it good, huh?
I will find it though eventually.
Lisa Garland, you get one of those books by going to Flavora. Is that right, Lumi?
The
$5.
Flavora website.
The Flavora website, and they'll probably have a link on it for the PDF of it, so you can look through it on your computer. But if you want the hard copy, I guess it costs $5.
Yep.
So
I need it. That is so cool. That's great.
they're all
especially for starters.
Flavora. They're all Flavora recipes. So
Yeah,
but you can do everything with Flavora.
exactly.
But you have to have a lot of them. But like Lumi said,
I'm trying to find where it is on here.
I'm getting it for you guys.
Thank you. Vape recipe book. Found it. A how-to book about mixing the flavors. That is so cool. Oh, they still have volume 1 too.
wow. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
awesome.
that one, so.
It's awesome that they give it away freely.
Yeah, they have the version 1. So for any of you that missed the version 1, there you go. And then you can download the PDF for version volume 2 also, or you can order it. I think get the printed here. Yes.
Hey, James,
That would be so nice to have the printed version because I mean, you never know, and just having it is like, wow. If you make a $40 purchase, you can actually get the book for free.
And that's easy to do with Flavora.
You can add the volume, yeah, you can add the volume 1 to your order for only $3 with the coupon code that they have on the website. So the digital is free, but then you can add it.
Hey, Joshua.
Gosh, AP.
Oh, it's 15. My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's $15?
I knew
Yeah,
there was a
hard
5
copy.
in there somewhere.
Yeah, of course.
Oh. Well, you can see it on PDF, which is fine too. But if your name's in it, then I guess you got to buy it.
I would want to have it. I would definitely want to have it. I'm signing up for the newsletter.
Yeah, out on there. There's a lot of Fresh's recipes in there.
Well, duh. Look, he's always
Yeah.
there. That is so cool. I actually have been buying the Flavora ones from Bull City, so I've never been to Flavora's website. Really nice website, actually.
ELR has a coupon for them too normally.
Yeah. Don't forget that, guys.
I forgot which one I had mixed and sent in the recipe for, so I had to mix it up really quick to see how good if it tasted any good.
Yeah, because you can submit your recipes for future volumes, but make sure your recipe is good. Don't just create a recipe and send it, and it, you know, you're gonna be public. You know, you make sure it's a good flavor.
Well, it ended up being pretty good. I'm vaping it right now.
Well, I mean, not you. I'm just talking in general.
I see DTF out there, Michelle Hughes out there.
Michelle, how are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry.
Ben.
DTF?
DTF.
And Forrest. I see Forrest.
And
Yes.
Adam Pillar. Adam Pillar.
Joshua Miller, how you doing? Joshua's been coming around again. I'm really appreciate it. Daytime Frank, how you doing? Oh, I gotta try my deep fried plantain. Gotta try it.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like mine.
You didn't like yours?
No.
I think we need to make it the way that Daytime Frank made it because he said that his turned out good. I don't know how good, but he said that it turned out good.
I don't like how green it is.
Green banana.
Yeah, I don't like how.
You have to be into the Hispanic side. You know what I mean?
You know,
gotta have that. Si no, no le gustan.
Hey, Ming.
Okay, Ming? Okay. Do you understand my English? Oh, okay. Very good. Thank you, my friend.
I love that movie, Al Pacino.
Oh, yeah.
God. It keeps saying Mang.
Yeah.
How you doing, Mang?
Yeah. Well, the thing is that it was, for me listening to it, it was so not a good accent, but I couldn't stop watching it.
You talking about?
I just couldn't stop. but I
Scarface?
just love stuff like that.
Scarface, yeah.
It was he was Cuban, right? He was Cuban
He was
acting.
Cuban, acting Cuban. Yes, he was supposed to be from Cuba. Supposed to be. His accent is, yeah. Sometimes he would say stuff, and I'm like, that's not even the way to say it if you're saying it wrong.
Well,
I don't have a recipe in the book, but one of Fresh's that made it is named for me. Oh, that's awesome, Adam. Jason Borrow. My favorite is the Fatality M25 from QP and the Blotto. The Blotto, not enough juice capacity for me, and it's a little bit too restricted. I know that you can do single coil in it. I've done it. I just don't like it personally for my everyday use. I'm used to a certain airflow and a certain liquid capacity. Andre, how are you? Coconut, I said hi. Amber, I just want to make sure I got everybody. If I didn't see your name and you joined and I didn't say hello, please go ahead and say hi again. Hi, Al. Al Ben says I should get that. I have all the flavor recipe, all the flavors.
hey, Scuba. Thanks for coming on.
Michelle Hughes said that they sent it to you if your recipe was published in it.
That's great, Scuba. Scuba just got the Kelpie RDA, the brand new Kelpie RDA.
Yes.
So he's going to be on a little later today with the first look.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, the Kelpie RDA, I already did the review on that one.
I guess they're getting hard to get.
Yeah, because of the China thing. Yeah, it's good, but I like it personally. I think that it's a squonking RDA.
Yeah, I think that's what Vic said too about his RDA.
Yeah, I do for dripping. Hi, Steve Wood.
Mascot Grawl said they just got a Nudge RDA and are having fun with it. She has long nails like Wendy's, cussed her way through building on it. Love the flavor. Wonder if Wendy ever got her nail coils on it with those nails. You
Nope,
didn't have any
never.
problems with your nails?
Never had an issue. I actually had somebody the other day tell me that I need to cut my nails. They're not practical. Well, actually, no. See, first they said, because they kind of got short with me, and I was like, all I'm saying is that if you don't like it, that's fine, but I don't have a problem. I've literally had a data entry job, and I've had my nails on longer than the job for 15 years. Data entry is a little bit harder than just building a coil because you're constantly, typing and stuff. But yeah, I thought that it was just hilarious. But yeah, I get that, and it's so funny because it's always guys, and they want to tell me to cut my nails, and I was like, no, no, never gonna happen. Oh my God, now that I have the Steam Crave video out, it's
Exactly, Patty songs. Just go tell them to F themselves.
No, I try to be nice about it. I used to get upset about it, like, why are you even in here, for that. But I actually just, I just tell him now, I don't have a problem. Oh, he said something like, oh my God, I want to find it, because he said something about if you cut your nails, you can build better.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, how much better can I go? I mean, I thought it was pretty damn good.
I mean, you have some of the best build videos there is on YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I've never gotten a complaint on my building, only on my nails while I'm building.
Well, I think if there's voting at the end of the year.
Here we go. It was from, here, we're going to make them famous. It's from Alex B. And they said, you should really trim down those nails. It will help you a lot with building. So I replied and I said, no, I'm a very good builder with my nails. I've been doing it for over 5 years. The only issue is when people don't like them and choose to complain. Trust me, even the bigger YouTube vape reviewers commend me for doing so good with long nails. But thanks anyway, I got this.
And you don't even need a pair of these because you have them right in your fingernail.
Exactly. So then he turns around and says, now remember what he said. His comment was, you should really trim down those nails. It will help you a lot with building. That was his comment.
Mhm.
He says, Wendy Vapes, I think that you misunderstood me. The nails look nice. From a physical perspective, they are not practical. To put this in perspective, let's say you're a size 7, but you buy a shoe size 9. You'll learn to walk, you'll learn to run with them, etc., but those shoes will never accommodate you as a size 7 would. I'm not a hater, I'm just saying they're not practical.
It'd be a boring world if we were all the same. I keep telling
I
myself.
said my full-time job is data entry for the past 15 years, and I'm one of the fastest typists. Building coils is nothing. And I put happy laughing faces.
Like,
you know, this is the stuff I get, and it's like, why? What? I mean, it's not practical for you as a guy, no. But for me, if this is, they're not lead press-ons. They're not something that I just go and I do just for looking. I've always had long nails because I am a nail biter. I used to bite my nails down here to where they would bleed. The only way that I found that I would not bite my nails is to get my nails done. I've been doing it since my kids were little. So I'm talking about like years because they're grown now. Why would I all of a sudden cut them because I want to be, you know, want to build coils? No, it doesn't happen. No.
So Wendy, what's on your necklace?
Oh, a butterfly.
Oh, okay.
I always wear this one.
Oh, it's pretty.
Like a real butterfly.
And I must say, I've always loved your nails. They're
Thank you.
quite spectacular. I love the way you do them.
I mean, they're my nails. I just get them covered in designs and things like that. I mean, they're good size to me. I mean, I've had them longer and I've had them shorter, but this is the size that works for me. If I have them too short, I can't type at work. It's happened. I've cut them down to, and I'm not talking about like they were too short. Like, oh my God, you put them down to here. I cut them just a little bit too short, and I can't type because I can't feel the keys. My nails feel the keys more than my fingers do.
So you type with the tips of your nails?
Yep.
Well, that's not practical.
I know, right? That is so not normal. Why would you do something like that?
So Karen Wright made a statement to you, Wendy.
I like your YouTube review. I've been vaping since September 4th, 2019. I am just getting my first battery vape, the Anakin Plex and Proton. Aw, Karen, you're going to love it. That's an awesome device. Congratulations on vaping. I really enjoy that. Rumple Foreskin, how you doing? Because you have nails, he's saying you should never do bills. Sounds like somebody needs a better job than he must be too busy to pick on you. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, I don't know. I come up with different tutorials and stuff like that, and it works. So thank you, Amber.
My Ethan said you better never cut those nails.
I won't, Mama Anita. I'm not doing it. Hi, Lisa. I missed you too. How are you, sweetie?
So I mixed something with Swaggy's blackberry and black currant.
Oh, you did? Because
Yeah,
remember last week I was. You were in chat last week. You cheated last week.
Did I? Was I?
Weren't you in chat last week?
I don't remember. Oh, I
yes,
think I was.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. See,
he was here.
No, he was in chat. Because remember, we kept asking, why aren't you coming on?
Well, I think you already had 3 people in or 4 people in.
Does it? I can put up to 100 people. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, always come in.
I pay. It's
Otherwise, I'll beg out every time for you to be on.
Oh gosh. Well, thank you, Millen.
Yeah.
You're always welcome. Thank you, Kaylee.
How's your long weekend going there?
Oh,
Mr.
it's so nice.
Retirement?
So nice.
Did you get your sleep in, or did your eyes pop open at 5?
They opened up at 5:35. I'm like, damn it.
The villain was right.
But then I went back to bed till 7, so it was awesome.
Oh,
That's
nice.
Awesome. That is totally awesome. Patty, the flavor on the RPM mod, the 80-watt RPM mod, which is this the 80-watt? No, this is the 40-watt. On the 80-watt, that's the other one that is in my purse. Wait. Yeah, that's the one on my purse. That one, I really like it, but I like it with the RGC coils better than the RPM coils, but I don't ever take it up to 80. 80 is way too high. It can reach 80, but I never use it that high. I think I vape it around 60, if I'm not mistaken, and it's perfect. The Alpha Zip mod is one of my favorite mods, Steve. I actually have mine right up there. It's my gold one. Oh my God. I put it aside because I needed to re-wick something and put it back on it. But yeah, the Alpha Zip is, I want to say, the most gorgeous Vupu mod ever. I like it better than the Drags. I like it better than all of them. The Alpha Zip is absolutely phenomenal. The look of it, it looks rich. It makes you feel like you're like, ooh, what? I got money. But really, I just got this mod. Hi, Spork Life.
What do you think of the Coco?
The Coco, I like it, but I actually have it right. I had it right here because I would vape it while I was building.
Hey, Spork.
Here it is. Here. I like the flavor on it. I like that you can change it out to the Caliburn coil, pods. I think that it's really nice. You don't have to worry about any buttons for a beginner. I think this is awesome. And being that you can actually put it on a chain, you can put it to your purse, you can put it, around your neck, and it doesn't weigh anything. I absolutely love it.
I want one.
It's a very, very good one. Yeah, the Coco is really, really good.
It doesn't get floody on you or nothing? The coils are really...
If it's just sitting for a while, it will. Like right now, because I haven't used it in a couple of days, it'll be flooded. No, won't. It is, but just a tiny bit. It's not like over flooding like some of those other ones do.
Where it turns into a straw and you're sucking the juice?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm always afraid of with these pod systems.
This one, and I haven't used this in over a week.
Wow, that's good.
But I put it here for when I'm building and when I'm getting ready for a video or something, I'll just vape that. Because then otherwise I need that space. Remember we had that whole space talk?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of space.
Oh my gosh, Lisa, I hope you're doing better. Just is more behind it than the RBA, the whole project really. I don't know what that is. Not yet. All right. DIY Down Under, how are you?
Pippa's here?
Yeah.
Hey, Pippa. Again, I'm on top chat.
What did I tell you?
I know.
Live chat. So I don't know. I definitely want to make something with those flavors. And then I want to go through my flavor list. Because if you remember, I got some new ones from Wonder Flavors as well that we need to try. We need to try it. First of all, we're going to try that deep fried plantain real quick because, hello, got to follow up. Let's go ahead and try that, baby. Pippa! I don't know why people call you Pippa because I really don't know you like that, but it's very nice to meet you. Hello.
Pippa's from Australia.
So what does Pippa mean though? Because honestly, when you say Pippa, I'm thinking about the cartoon Pippa. Is that what it's from?
Whenever
I don't know.
you see the name Pippa, just think of a wild woman fighting a kangaroo.
Oh, that's so cute.
Ah, that's so sweet.
That's really cute.
That is too cute. But it's really nice to meet you. I mean, I've seen you a couple times in the chat, but I don't know you. Know you.
She's
but I
worth
know
getting
you
to
now.
know.
Now we could be best friends.
Yeah, she's definitely worth getting to know.
She does really good mixing shows too from Down Under.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she does a lot of shows.
Because what are their hours? Like their time is how many hours behind us or before us?
They're like ahead of us 17 or something.
Oh,
I thought they were a day ahead of us, aren't they?
Yeah, almost a day.
but to the hour?
They're from the future.
Oh, I love futuristic friends.
I know.
Thank you, Pippa. I'm definitely your friend.
From the future.
So when you when you see me with the tin hat, the tin foil hat and stuff like that, don't worry about it because I love people from the future. Yeah, there's somebody else from Australia. Mia, I think, is from Australia too. She's not in today. Scuba, how you doing? Scuba says, geez, Addie, your desk has as many mods on it as I do. I had to make room for mine and put some up there, but I still have a few.
Yeah, we earned them all, right, Scuba?
Still not
Yeah.
where I want it to be. It doesn't have that sweetness to it. It's not, it's missing something. So I don't know. I'll have to think of something. It's missing something.
Maybe I'm not a banana taster, but I'm missing banana, and I cannot be missing banana with that much banana.
No, it's something is not bringing out that banana. But that's why I was asking about daytime Franks, because I know he tasted it and he said it's good, but I want to know, like, what is he getting from it? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the way we do over here. We do juice reviews while we're doing it.
Daytime Frank wants to know if Lumi's grocery shopping.
What are you shopping for?
I'm sending everybody their tracking numbers.
I was gonna say that.
Oh boy. Hey, Angela Williams.
DeMillan just got hers, and now I have
Yay.
2
Hi,
left
Angela.
I'm trying to find.
I get a cool purple skull.
Awesome.
Pippa says that DeMillan is the coolest gal in mixing. I'm so glad she's my friend then.
Hello, Fresh 03.
It's Freshy in the house.
What's
Oh, we're
up?
nice and fresh. Hi, Mel.
How was that extra hour and a half sleep, Addie?
Oh, it was glorious.
Right?
Yeah,
He
popped my
cried.
eyes
He really
open
did.
at 5:35. My eyes popped open,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, "Damn it!" And then next thing I woke up at 7. I was like, "Yes."
Yay.
A little something, right? Hi, Brian.
Because what I like a lot of times, what I'll do on Saturdays, like I'll get up at 3 and I've got 7 hours till my DIY show, so I'll go get a bunch of stuff done, and then I'll lay back down for like an hour before 9, from like
Nice.
8 to 9.
Wow.
Just, I'm sure my roommate's like, he's taking a nap at 8 o'clock in the morning, but I don't care.
Internet. King.
Padme was incredibly vocal just a minute ago. She was just singing about everything that had gone wrong today. What's up,
Sorry, you
Mascot
said
Grail,
before-
Brian, Jeannie, Amber
Before you
K,
know, Abby is gonna be a
Kristen,
vampire.
Michelle Hughes, Lisa, Patty,
Pippa's my future.
Phyllis.
I know.
He's gonna be a vampire. He's gonna be up all night with Lumi gaming.
Yeah, probably.
That's what happens though, Via. So your clock just gets completely turned around, and then you're staying up till 3 in the morning and getting up at noon. It just happens.
I think I finally got my sleep schedule back because I was so stressed out and under so much anxiety that I literally was not going to sleep until 3 and then waking up at 4:30 and going to work.
Oh God.
Oh,
And-
brutal.
Or I would take a nap as soon as I would be so tired when I got home. I would take a nap, wake up at midnight, and stay up until I went to work.
Ah.
I used to do that when I was in the army.
Yeah, I just wasn't getting my sleep. And now I'm like waking up, like if I don't have the alarm, I'll wake up like around 6:30. So I think I'm back to that schedule. And I'm getting super tired around 9, 10 o'clock. I'm like, I can stay up again. No, I can't.
I could stay up like a big boy.
Oh, I love it. I love it when I go to sleep at like 9, and then I'm just like, I wake up and I'm like, I know it's 3 in the morning, but I don't even care. I got 6 hours of sleep.
Exactly. That's
I got 2 hours before I have to hit the road to work. Like I can get some shit done.
Hi, Canadian Barber. I know, Mamanita, but that was going on for like the past 3-4 months. I just could not sleep. Well, that and the fact that like I didn't have a bed, so that kind of was like.
Erwin, Pippa,
ew.
Frank, Mamahita, Light Bearer.
Oh no!
Didn't we
his
make some
chair-
recipes for Light Bearer on Saturday?
Oh snap!
I think
We
we
did
did.
one, yeah. For him.
Yeah.
What did we make?
No.
What did we make for you, Light Bearer?
No, I wanted to mix with Light Bearer.
No, we made a recipe for him. He donated and we made one.
I'm sad. I'm just sad now.
We did Jeannie Sims. We did Pippa Cherokee. We did a bunch.
Isn't
Yeah.
that who did you do the red currant for? Or no, the black currant. You did the black
Oh,
currant
that
for
was
somebody.
for Cherokee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for turkey.
Black
So how
currant.
did it come out?
That's
Did you
gone.
do it?
That is long gone.
So it was good. That was the black currant and
I did a black currant, smooth vanilla, and sweet and smoky tobacco. So it's
Mhm.
kind of like
Ooh.
a blueberry backwoods cigar. Yeah, it's yummy.
I've got that smooth and smoky tobacco thing from
The sweet and
Flavora.
smoky.
technical.
Yeah,
It is so good.
it
Yeah,
does
it's
smell
good.
pretty damn good, but I just don't want to do tobacco vapes because I don't want to smell like tobacco.
I don't want to
It
smell
really
that.
doesn't. It really doesn't smell like tobacco. It smells like whatever you mix it with.
Smells like
But
leaves
I've been
and
told
earthiness.
that I've been accused. Have you started smoking again? Like, no. And then I was like, oh, I'm doing some RY4. I'm like, uh-oh. So
Oh, you do?
I've got very sensitive noses around me.
Huh.
Those motherfuckers.
I know. It's
Tell
like,
them to suck a
So
dick.
here we go. Here
Yeah.
we go. Here's a recipe for you, DeMillan. So we're gonna do 0.7 of the red burley by Flavora. You got that?
I don't have any tobaccos except for that one.
Well, you can do 1% sweet and smoky with my quick custard. That'd be really nice. Right
I bet
away.
it would.
Right
but
away.
Yeah.
But then it just comes out. It comes out smelling like a vanilla.
Oh, Mel Dixon wants some good butterscotch mixes.
What's what?
Some good butterscotch mixes. We've done a couple 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are out good. Look at the show 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we made it. We were adding stuff and everything.
It was
Like,
great.
no,
And
no,
they turned
add
out
some
really
more.
good. I sucked
And I
that
mean,
down real
what
fast.
did I make? The peanut butter with black currant jam.
Oh yeah, how'd that turn out?
I don't know. Let's try it because I had that one.
Oh yeah, we do need to try that. It's been 7 days. That peanut butter should be settled in by now.
Yep. Let me just vape through this because I don't want to waste my other 3 setups.
So we heard Lumi had to call a medic today, Fresh.
What?
Yeah.
Lumi had to call Fresh a medic.
Oh yeah, she was messaging me bright and early this morning.
She burst her
had
nipples.
she had a real nip slip.
There it is.
Still hurts.
I'm sure it's happened to some
It had to
guys.
have happened. Yeah. No,
'Cause-
not with big tits.
Guys have big boot moobs.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
I had when I was in Korea, this Russian girl poured a bunch of candle wax on my bare chest without my permission.
I've only done it with permission.
So you slapped her in the
Oh,
rear.
I was like, I kind of sat there like I don't understand that. I don't understand this, but
So that's why she got.
I mean, I just kind of rolled with it, to be honest.
Yeah, don't even play it. You were like, okay.
I was very confused though. I was very confused because they were because in Korea at the time they would import Russian girls and they would basically be your waitresses and they were called drinky girls because they'd come up and say, "You buy me drinky." And the drinkies were like $10 and they would sit down with a cup of water and talk to you for like 10 minutes. And so since it's a bunch of dudes over there, it's a very popular pastime to go out and talk with these Russian girls. And so we were sitting there and they were doing like whatever their little performance piece was that night. And this girl comes by and she just grabs my shirt, rips it up, and just dumps candle wax down the front of my chest and got my nipples, Lumi. I was like,
Yeah, but
Pain,
that's not the
pleasure?
way to do
No.
it. You have to be tied up first. God, I don't understand.
Such a
Like,
rookie.
there's a rule to it.
They're
You're not just
rookies.
supposed to willy-nilly just lift up somebody's shirt and do it.
it was just willy-nilly. That peanut butter Nilla wafer we did, that turned out nice.
Yeah, I'm doing the peanut butter with black currant jam. Really, really good. The peanut butter did mellow out and it's mixing well. The blackberry jam's not, or the black currant jam is not coming through too much, which is good because it's like on that end note on the exhale. So it's really good. For a peanut butter, that's my first peanut butter I've made.
And you like it? That's good.
Peanut butter black currant.
Very good.
Yeah, that blackberry blackcurrant lemon meringue pie came out nice.
Maybe we should make that one. Wait, but do I have everything that you need for that one?
I do not know it.
Let's see.
Trying to find the strawberry cheesecake and pumpkin we mixed.
The pumpkin cheesecake?
Oh, that we need to try that, Addy Tooney. Where's
Yeah.
that at?
That's where I'm looking. It's buried in all this freaking mess someplace.
I don't know. My pumpkin cheesecake with the VSO was
I love how
amazing.
I love writing things on the bottom of my bottles like I'm gonna understand what I was writing about.
Yeah, I'll remember. I'll remember.
Oh, strawberry custard donut. That one needs to get tried. Fresh Hell. That can go over. Fresh Hell. That
I
was
have
it.
a yogurt one, Michelle, with the Flavor West yogurt. That's the one that I made. I made the Addy Tooney one.
What kind of yogurt does she want? I love Flavor West yogurt.
Yeah, that's the one that you told me to get because I didn't like the other one.
Yeah,
Right?
you'd probably like the creamy Greek from Mullenberry. There's hardly any Greek to it at all.
But I have
It's just
made
a really
that
sweet,
one.
pleasant kind of vanilla yogurt.
Where is it? Because I know we made it. And I was like, oh, this is so much better. And I didn't mean that in a negative way. I just don't like the Greek one. I know we had made it. Hold on.
Tooney.
I gotta find it.
Yeah, we're definitely onto something with that.
I know.
I don't think it's perfect yet, but I think if we work on it just a little bit, it wouldn't take a lot. Amaretto Sour is a raisin flavor. The flavor of Amaretto Sour, it tastes like raisins. So whatever you want to do with raisins, do that.
So that butterscotch was a butterscotch ice cream, right, Wendy?
Yes, that was an ice cream. Mm-hmm.
What did you call that on your ELR?
Let me check real quick and I'll tell you. Annie's yogurt remix.
Peach and pineapple yogurt. Anthony Barron says it sounds good.
Let me take this off and save it. Okay, let me get this one. Because yeah, I use the Flavor West in my recipe of your yogurt. And it's saving. And the one that I made for butterscotch.
Mama
Escorch the butter. Escotch the mantequilla. There we go.
Yeah.
That one is called the butterscotch toffee ice cream with cornflake sprinkles with melon and fresh. And I think that's the one.
Thank you, Wendy.
You want me to put the link or no?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody was looking for a nice butterscotch recipe.
Yes, that one turned out very nice.
Yes. The melon like swallowed it down before he even finished.
Yeah.
Like, yes, this is this is the way to go. And then the yogurt one was, there we go.
Well, what are you feeling for a mix this week, Wendy?
I want something different. I want something out of the box. Yogurt. This one's Addie's yogurt remix. That's what I called it. Remix with Flavor West. That's that one. And okay. Let me see. Let's see. I want to see what's in my flavor stash. Because there were like some, and I'm like, wow, we haven't tried those flavors, and I really, really want to try it. And I've gotten so many like new ones that. Let's see. Oh, I got it. Oh, but I don't have the other one. I still have the cookie butter I haven't mixed with.
Oh, that cookie butter dough.
So yeah.
Do you have Jungle Flavors cookie? No, you don't.
No. Remember, that was the whole thing. I didn't have that one to make yours.
Yeah.
But I want to make something with that. There was what was the other one that I had gotten? The jam scone I got. Because somebody said it was great. So I got it.
Oh, I really want to point CB to the right raspberry. Which ones have you tried, CB?
I have the red raspberry.
But Mike Vapes is my friend, so I don't want to give away too much.
Oh. Oh, is that a Mike Vapes juice she's talking about?
Raswell, yeah, Raswell's his. But he never did tell me. He never did tell me how he got the granulated sugar note in that.
And he made us bloody.
Yep, and then he hit us in the head with a brass mech mod.
I remember that one.
That was hilarious. That was me. I went low, Tooney went high, and Mike Vapes fought us off with a brass mech mod in the mean streets of Detroit.
The shit out of us.
A blunt instrument.
Gah, gah.
For
Think we're
your
gonna
Point
go
Blank and
movie.
Aegis Solo, Capitan, thank you so much. I like their Fuse Claptons for something like that. The Point Blank, being that it's like a smaller inner chamber, I usually use my Fuse Claptons on that. The Aegis Solo, I have not tried, so I can't tell you, but I would try the Fuse Clapton as well. I mean, hey, it doesn't hurt. I love my Fuse Claptons by Coil Cloud. That's why I get so many because that's my favorite.
Michelle, just do yourself a favor and go buy the Inawera raspberry. It's just pony up, girl.
They didn't
The
change it?
VSO red raspberry. You told me.
Nope, they haven't reformulated that. The VSO raspberry is also outstanding.
Yes, the red raspberry by VSO. That's yeah. All right, Capitan. Don't forget to use the coupon code. I think it's just Wendy. All caps, just Wendy. Use that. I think it's like 10% off or something. You'll see it. Don't forget the coupon code.
Over on VSO?
No, on for Coil Cloud.
Oh, okay.
What do you think of the dang, Wendy?
The dang, I really like it. I really, really like it. I do. The thing is that I'm so used to my profile RDA on my squonks. I like the dang squonking, but I'm so used to the profile that it's a little bit more. I don't know. The profile RDA squonking, it's got such a smooth, not turbulent at all type of vape. Whereas with the dang RDA, it's not that it's turbulent, but it's got that, normal, you can always tell mesh between regular coils, that type of thing. So when I'm running out, I'm usually running out with especially for work, with my squonk mod.
Lumi lost power.
Nope.
We have a new Lumi.
Walking to the mailbox.
Walking to the mailbox, exactly.
Oh, Jeff. I know my thing. Oh, really, James? I need to make something with it.
That's a long walk.
Come on. There's just a lake around. It's okay.
She lives alone in the woods.
It's a long walk, but it's worth it.
Are there bears?
I like it better as a dripper, I want to say. I don't know. I love it both ways. That's the only RDA that I actually like, either squonking or dripping. It's pretty much the only one that I like it for both. Most of them, I either like it this way or I like it that way, but I never like it both ways. So that's the only one.
So
but
you're gonna get me into mesh coils now, huh?
Oh my gosh, I love that one. I love that. And now we have a mesh deck for the Aromomizer Plus. If you guys have not seen it, the review is up, building everything. And the new Aromomizer Plus V2 is coming out soon. I can't wait.
Is it raspberry WG? No, it should just be Inawera raspberry, just plain.
You don't have to worry, Light Bearer. She's packing.
Or it says Melina.
Mel, that's awesome. The Kylan is a really, 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 really good RTO.
She's
He's
packing.
always packing. You coming up, Mimi?
I don't know if I want to live in a place that you have to wear a sidearm to go to get your mail.
I'm more worried about wild boar and the coyotes that are the size of wolves.
Oh.
Thank you, Frank. I'm such
Even
a
so.
Normalizer fan that I loved it. I loved it. I did try it out for like almost 2 weeks though, because I wanted to make sure that because I love the aromizer so much, I want to make sure that it was everything that I was hoping it was going to be. Because I honestly, when I heard about the mesh deck, I didn't have high hopes for it. I was really about testing it out and making sure, that it was good.
Okay, Forrest and Michelle, you want Molina. You want the raspberry Molina. Molina concentrate.
What about Swaggy's raspberry?
For what they're after, it's probably a little bit better choice. As much as I love Swaggy's raspberry, because it's amazing. Swaggy's red raspberry is stunning, but if you want real raspberry, like real raspberry, it's tough to beat. There's two. They're kind of tied. Inawera, use it at like 0.5%. It's super concentrated. And then the wild raspberry by Medicine Flower. That one you can taste the freaking seeds, but it's like $22 for a. Well, no, I think you can pick it up for like 12 on. What are they called now? Flavor Jungle? E-Cig Express?
Yeah, I think so.
I think you can pick it up 12 for like a 5 ml bottle.
And who is that by?
Medicine Flower.
Oh, Medicine Flower.
Yeah, their wild raspberry is insane, but it's so pricey.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Are they insanely
There?
concentrated too?
Medicine Flower, yeah, Medicine Flower is super concentrated. Use them, you wind up using them like 0.5% or less.
Tell me
Wow.
what you get.
Well, my mother-in-law got my package.
Now
It
you
said
gotta walk over to
delivered at-
mama-in-law?
No, it's my package. They just put it in the wrong mailbox.
Oh, that's all.
Oh, is
It
that the
said
fact?
delivered, and when I saw that there was nothing in my mailbox, I was like, "What?" And so I looked at her mailbox, and there it was.
Oh, that's good. At least you
Yes,
figured that.
Light Bearer.
You
There's
figured
an
it out.
E2. It's coming soon. I'm hoping to get it. I already emailed them, and I was like, "You don't understand. I have to have that one."
What's up, Ghost?
I have to have it. I have to have it.
So I've got half orange juice and half lemon seltzer. It's
Ah.
delicious.
Good night, Melissa. Have a great evening. So
Hey, Melissa.
I'm really excited. Really excited. But another huge pro to this aromizer is 5 deck options. I mean, I do not know of another atomizer out there that you have 5 deck options that all you have to do is drop them in.
That's what it's going to come with? 5 deck options?
There are 5 decks out for it.
Oh,
They
so you
started
have
with
to
the
buy the
postless,
different
then they have series. Yeah, but they're like $14. They're nothing.
Yeah.
The mesh one was $14, and then you could buy the mesh strips for $3.90. They send you 10 sets, so you literally have 20.
So when you do the mesh, you do double mesh?
No, it's just that now they send you 2 in the new with the new deck.
Uh-huh.
So if you buy extras, they send you 10, but 10 sets. So you actually have 10 of 2 each. So you literally get 20.
That's enough for years of using it.
I mean, and you can use any mesh strips with it. You can use the off, you can use the Wotofo, you can use the 1.5 ones that are wider. You can use Vandy Vape ones. You can use any of the other ones out there. Absolutely amazing. I don't know. For me, the single coil deck works great. The series deck works great. The postless deck works great. The mesh deck works great. I mean, you have so many options just for one atomizer. I mean, you can just swap them out and make it like different.
Single coil in a 30 millimeter thing, wouldn't it like mute the taste, the flavor?
Nope.
It doesn't?
Nope. Light Bearer, they actually did away with the bubble glasses, and that's really because they came out with the limited edition one came with a bubble glass, and then I bought extra bubble glasses because I was like, well, I have my original one, I want to put it on there, and my extra one. They did away with them, and that's so sad because them bubble glasses are to die for.
They're cool.
And they're strong too, because I've tipped this one over and it hasn't broken. You might want, that's about the only place you're going to be able to find it at like there, unless you go to maybe 3F Vape or something, but I haven't found it there. But I love the bubble glass on it. I think it makes it, and this now holds 15 mils with the bubble glass. So you have 4 different glass options.
Man.
This freaking hill, man. This freaking hill. Whew.
I would get a mini bike to do that.
Right?
I gave it to my sister.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah, that's right. You're still mad about that. Yeah, Mama Anita, it works great. And then you have so many options, no matter, like a lot of people, they use the single coil deck, they use the 5 mil glass. So because you have all 3 different options, or 4 now.
Well, I figured it out, Fresh.
What's up?
I never peeled the tape off and cleared the old name off.
Okay.
Lisa, it really depends on your preference because I like the profile unity. That was my number one. Well, for RTAs, that was my number one, but there's no e-liquid capacity. Even with the bubble glass, it's like super small and I hate refilling. For the RDA, I love the profile RDA. The original, the 1.5 is good, but I keep going back to the original. The original to me is like my ride or die. I know, right, Mama Anita? 5 mil doesn't do nothing for me either. I rocked 10 mils for 2.5 years until the 15 mil bubble glass came out. Are you still catching your breath? Good. What'd you get?
That's a large hill. My new 510s.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Ah.
Very too, baby.
I could have left them in the mailbox, but I wanted to see what size they were before I started drilling into skulls.
Don't you hate opening those boxes?
I just demolish them.
Yeah. Me too. Can't be nice with those.
I wonder.
Wow, Jeannie Sims rocks a 20 mil on her aromomizer.
Yeah, Jeannie's probably the only one I know that actually, well, no, there was one other person that used to rock the 20. But
A friend of mine does.
Is just too much. But the 10 and the 15 I use all the time. But again, I've been using the 10 mil for over 3 years. And then the 15 just makes it even better because it's the same size, height-wise, but it just holds more because it's bubble. Whenever I go on trips, if I go for a driving trip, I take this one because this has a 2,800 milliamp hour internal battery, and I put my Aromomizer Plus on it. And I can make it like 4 or 5 hours.
Nice.
Wow.
That's a sweet freaking.
And then I never charge it when I'm back either because it's full. Love, love, love it.
Mel Dixon wants to know if they could use mesh strips in the Kylan.
You put mesh strips. Why am I not seeing it? Where is it?
It's way up. It's
about
who 20 back. Mel Dixon.
Oh, can you use those mesh strips in the Kylan? You should be able to because they're narrow enough. Yes. I don't think is it the Kylan?
It's a Kylan mesh?
No, I don't think she's got the Kylan. She's got the one from Vic, I want to say. No, she's got the Vandy Vape one. You have the Vandy Vape one, right, Mel? You should be able to use it. I would just go on. I mean, for $3.90, they're just amazing. But the Vandy Vape one, I'm not on top chat. Yeah, the Kylan M. She got the Kylan M, which is the mesh one. Yeah, the one from Vandy.
Oh.
That one, she can use it. That shouldn't be a problem because they're just as narrow. All the mesh strips can be interchanged. The only ones that you can't use are the ones that are a little bit wider. These are a little bit wider, but they should fit. I have to pull out my Kylan M, but you should be able to fit it. Because it's not that much more narrow.
I still have my mesh from the Genesis days.
I still have I have a roll just like that.
Yeah. And you had to do your own mesh. Yeah.
Stainless steel. Is that 300 or 500 mesh?
Doing the Jenny tilt.
I think it's 300. Yeah. Worst dry shorted hit of your life.
Oh my God, yeah.
Die.
When you build
Well,
a Jenny tank, you know you've built something.
Yep.
It took me forever, and then it finally held, and it didn't pop that top lead.
Yeah.
I was sitting there. I remember sitting there watching Todd do it just over and over again. Like,
And then I tried all the tricks they said. You put a little piece of rolling paper in between
Yeah. To carbon it up.
carbon it up. Yeah, it's all kinds of weird stuff.
Oh, it was brutal.
But the first hit off of a true Jenny
Oh,
was mind blowing.
so good.
Absolutely phenomenal. I'm surprised it hasn't come back into,
it kind of has.
you know,
That's why the mesh RDAs are so popular now.
full circle.
Yep.
Mama Bear says that she has the Vandy Vape spools, was wondering about the sheet Addie showed.
That's old school.
Yeah, it's really old school.
Yeah, that's way old.
Yeah, for when all we had was one of the rebuildable options was a Genesis RTA.
Yeah.
And you would use that mesh, like stainless steel mesh, and you roll it up into a real tiny little rolled up piece, and then
Yeah.
you wrap your wire around it,
You'd have
And-
to flame it up first to oxidize it.
and
Yep.
it's the mesh was your wick instead of cotton. The mesh
Yeah.
was the wick.
And you'd feed it down the holes of the Genesis tank.
Yeah, totally different.
Tough.
Yeah,
And-
no.
It was quite the ordeal.
Yeah, it was. It was insane.
It really makes me want to do it again. Not.
I remember some of the builds that you'd go through just to get flavor. Like, it was
Oh my
fucking
God.
crazy.
Oh man.
What you got there, Lumi? Is that a boo protector?
No, somebody was asking if this was a holster, I think. So this is what my holster is.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, one of them. I have many of them.
But if you would have put that around, right
And
here,
your nipples.
burnt it, yeah.
Yeah. Try that next time.
Yeah. You can still be free, but just with a holster.
Yeah, I don't know about naked building, Lumi. I just
Yeah.
don't know.
I
Like
I just
naked
don't
bacon
think
frying,
that's
no.
safe for you.
On
You
the
know,
right
fried bacon
side,
naked.
the new 510s fit. So we're good.
Yay.
Awesome.
Lumi's back in business, everybody.
Back in business.
That's badass.
Gonna be epic.
So we should use the VSO flavors I haven't used yet are the red raspberry, the VSO apple, and the bitters.
Okay.
What are we making?
Wendy, do you have Flavor West raspberry?
I don't.
No.
Because that goes really good with
Red raspberry.
ESO red raspberry.
Nope, don't have it.
Are we doing a raspberry?
Oh, I don't know. I was just
Oh,
Do you have raspberry from
I
VSO
I don't have any raspberry.
at all? Okay.
I'm a non-raspberry person.
Oh, well, fine. Then we'll wait on this one. Okay. Let's do.
Oh, I do. I have raspberry real flavors. That's the only raspberry I have.
Real flavors not a bad one. Not a great one, but not a bad one. I can kind of say that about their strawberry too, though. Like, it's not a bad one. It fills a lot. It fills a lot of gaps. It's not a great strawberry, but not bad.
I do have blue raspberry slush. That's the only other one.
Blue raspberry slush is pretty good.
OS DIY.
Yeah, DIY Flavor Shack.
No,
Yeah.
OS DIY.
Oh, One Stop DIY.
One stop
One Stop
DIY.
DIY. Yeah,
Yeah.
that blue raspberry slush though.
Out here.
They were probably one of the first ones into one shots because they have that whole line of their blended. They call it blended, but those are all like one shots.
Yeah.
And they have had those forever. Do something with the cookie butter.
I know, but I don't know what to put with the cookie butter.
Any bakery. Any bakery. It just makes them better.
Don't know what it was with
I've got that same look.
Well, what have you been tasting in your e-liquid reviews that you really like the profile of? Anything?
Actually, the only e-liquid reviews that I did was the brown sugar line, and 2 of them are like just custard and cheesecake, but it's different flavor cheesecake and custard. So the custard was actually a caramel custard with the caramel on the forefront. It is the dominant flavor, which is really, really good. And then the cheesecake was more of a moist cheesecake, not a thick, dry cheesecake. It was more of just like a moist cheesecake, no graham cracker or anything like that, but it had like that twang. I don't know how to explain it, like that, not a tart,
Okay.
but like a twang to it, you know?
Hmm.
Really, really good. That was like, I mean, that one, yeah. You could kind of hear the difference on that one. But that was good. And then I got a cookie one. The cookie one is a subtle cookie. It's like a chocolate chip cookie, but it's like the Toll House cookie that doesn't have a lot, you know, the original that didn't have like, it wasn't full of chocolate chips.
I've
You
got that
more
one
cookies
too.
and chocolate chip. Yep. And I like it because it's not overly sweet.
I
It's,
love it.
yeah, it's got that nice mellow cookie flavor.
Although I'm not getting chocolate chips, I'm just getting cookie.
I get the chocolate chip on the exhale, but again, it's really, really light.
Well, you
Okay.
can't taste it. You can't taste chocolate anyway, Dimlin.
So that's probably why. Thank
Yeah.
goodness.
But I mean, it's very, very, it's not a bad, but it's very, that's what I'm saying. It's like one of those cookies that have minimal chocolate chips in it,
Mhm.
like that you taste more cookie and it's like, oh, was that a chocolate chip? It's gone now. I don't know. You know?
You start searching around in the teeth.
Yeah, it was like, I could have sworn, yep, there was a remnants there. Okay. More milk.
Yeah, that.
But maybe we should make a butter cookie. Can we use the cookie butter for a butter cookie?
You got the Jungle Flavors biscuit?
No. I've
What?
got the regular biscuit by Inawero. Or
I thought you had gotten the Jungle Flavors
I
biscuit.
thought you got the Jungle
No.
Flavors biscuit.
no, I didn't get Jungle Flavors.
I don't have it either one. You don't feel bad.
Thank you.
don't
No,
have-
I've got for the biscuit, I've got the biscuit concentrate by Inawera.
Yeah,
That's the only biscuit I have.
that's still a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's the one you had me get. That's why I got it. So I don't know. Maybe like a sugar butter cookie? No, butter cookie's got to be butter cookie.
Whatever you're feeling in your heart.
Well, if you just did cookie butter by itself, you'd have a fantastic cookie butter cookie.
Right?
So I don't know if you want
I
to.
don't know. I want to make something with it. I don't want to just do butter cookie. It's got to have something. I don't know. All right, we're going to wait on that one. Because I need that other flavor, and you told me the one to make the old-fashioned cookie, that's the one. Yeah, I don't have brown sugar cinnamon, and I don't have that brown sugar flavor. What is it? Flavor West?
Flavor or a caramel.
Yeah, I don't have that one yet. Or do I?
This pumpkin strawberry cheesecake is fascinating. It's good.
Right? Like I think that we can get there with it.
The what?
Me and Toonie are working on a pumpkin pie using Wonder Flavors strawberry cheesecake.
You know, I don't have any apple pie flavors.
Apple pie?
Yeah, I don't have any apple pie flavors because the cinnamon, I haven't bought any.
Oh, okay.
Peanut butter and banana, lemon butter cookie. Rocky says, "Hi, May May."
Me.
Daryl.
I think she's out of the room
Hi,
already.
Ghost Vapes.
You have almond. How about almond cookie?
I think I have something.
I don't think she has Wonder Flavors almond cookie.
Nope, don't have almond.
Damn it.
Daryl
I
said a
know.
caramel butter cookie.
I want something. No, we did caramel last week.
Lightberry, yes, you can take DIY e-liquid on trips. I've done it every time I've gone to Iceland.
What did you take?
DIY e-liquid.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask because I have to go on a plane next Monday. Remember, next Monday I don't have a show because I'm
Oh,
gonna be in North Carolina next Monday.
Okay.
I wish
Well,
that was
it's
this Monday.
And I'm really freaking out about flying and vaping, like getting my vape. So I was thinking about taking a pod system with me because it's only going to be overnight and nobody else there smokes or vapes. And
bring the
so
cocoa.
I'm going to be doing it in the DL. But the thing is that flying with them, I don't know what'll hold up and what won't. And
I actually don't like taking pods on planes. Because a lot of times the pressure change will pop whatever's holding the liquid in, and it'll leak everywhere.
What if I take an empty one?
If you took an empty one, you'd probably be okay. Just make sure that the fill ports are open.
Okay. And
So
just keep them
the
off
pressure
of it,
change
right?
doesn't affect it. But I've never had a problem. I've never had a problem going
Because it's going to have to
through.
be on carry-on.
I'm not sure if it works.
Everything is carry on. That
Okay.
is correct. Everything is carry on.
No batteries in a check-in whatsoever. No batteries of anything in check-in.
Yeah.
Right.
They'll
I don't
just
have
take it.
for the Chicago one. I'm going to have a check-in bag, but for the North Carolina, because it's only going to be overnight, because we're going there, we're going to the hotel, we got to finish working, then the next morning we're going to meet the agent. Then from there, we're going back to the airport to come back.
So what I do is I grab a Ziploc bag, separate from my my other liquids, my cleaning supplies. I take it completely separate, and I label each one what it is, and that's it. That's all I do. And I've never had a problem going through. I've had way more than the liquid allowances. I've done all sorts of crazy stuff and never had a
I'm only
problem.
going to take like maybe one bottle of e-liquid because of the fact that I'm taking a pod, and I'm probably going to be like, which I was trying to figure out which pod to take. So I don't know. I'm still thinking about that because I don't want to take a big mod because again, nobody over there smokes or vapes, and I'm literally going to be in a hotel.
I always take drippers and a shower cap.
Yeah, I know, right?
Know what I'm saying, everybody? You know what I'm saying.
But that's why I just wanted to take a little one, empty tank plus.
Not that I condone vaping in a non-smoking hotel.
No, definitely not. But
those motherfuckers should pay me for how good those rooms smell when I get out of there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's right.
And that's why I'm like really nervous about the whole travel thing. Is my biggest nerve because I don't want to be without vaping because I do depend on my vaping. I want to vape. I don't want to not vape while I'm there.
Well, if you do bring a tank, one of the tricks, if since it's going to be in the airplane in the cabin, you turn it upside down and it won't leak.
Yeah, because the pressure of the air will just come out the air hole.
Yeah. So just make sure it's upside down.
I mean, unless it's a top airflow tank.
When I go on overnight, when I do an overnight trip, I'll just take something like this, and I won't even put it in a bag. I just put it in the X-ray thing.
Okay.
And they've never stopped me. And SeaTac's notorious for being assholes about stuff.
But you have the battery in it. I thought that you couldn't.
Yeah.
Battery in it and everything.
Because I have that one. I was because if I
because I'm carrying it on in my pocket.
If you take a squonk mod because you don't have yours in squonk mode, but if I did take that one, is anything going to happen with the pressure and anything on a squonk mod or no?
No, squonk is beautiful.
No, squonk, you're good.
Okay, so I'll just take that then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then one bottle of juice and I'm good. All right, cool. Now, but because I'm going to put it, I'm actually on my carry-on bag, I have my carry-on bag and then I have my computer/purse bag. So I was just going to put it in there, in a bag, of course, because just in case, you never know what happens and I don't want anything messing up my
Yeah, that'd be perfect because you have to take your laptop out, and put the other stuff right with it.
Yeah. And I mean, it's got the laptop bag that I have. I got it on sale for under $20, and it's got loads of pockets on the side that doesn't have the laptop. You know, you put your laptop in here. The other side is like loads of pockets. So I was like, this is just perfect for me. And it came with a little purse, like a little clutch. So I just put all my cards and stuff like that in there. And I'm like, cool. I mean, for under $20, you can't beat it. But so that was my biggest stress is like I've never flown anywhere with the pod or with a vape, and I've literally been stressing it.
So yeah, don't ever stress it. The airline people, the people at TSA, they know what e-cigarettes look like going through the X-ray. As long as you have it open and where they can see it, if they want to take a look at it, you're good.
Yeah, they see.
But I was told that you had to take the battery out.
And your liquids cannot be in bottles over 3 ounces, so you can't take anything over 100 mils.
Right. Well, I was just gonna take one of my 60 ml bottles, like one.
Yeah, if you just take 160 and a mod, you'll be fine.
And I don't.
And like I said, I just threw it on an overnight flight. I just threw it into the thing naked, and they took it because I pulled it out and put it right into my coat pocket.
Okay.
Well, you know, you're gonna bring a spare battery anyway, right? Or no?
They're only going for a day.
I'm probably not going to be able to vape a lot around these people.
Okay.
So I was thinking 121-700 battery in that. In the top side light should work. Just take this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you can get 24 hours out of a 21-700. So
exactly, yeah. Well, especially if I'm not going to be able to vape that much. I mean, I'm going to have to sneak it at night. Now I got to get a freaking shower cap.
Dollar
I don't want to fill my hair.
Dollar store. You never want to mess your hair up.
Exactly. That's why.
A big baggie works too.
Yeah. Just a plastic bag.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I can take one of those. Like easy, because they got trash bags there anyway.
Oh.
But it's just hard to get up to the ceiling to attach that to the smoke detector though.
Soar, I can tell you from experience, the Soar and Air works really well on planes.
I don't have the Soarin'.
Oh, you don't have a Soar and Air?
No.
All right. Well, those work well with the pressure changes.
James
I've never had a problem with the Soar and Air.
Yeah, James Capozzi said, do not take the Caliber, and it doesn't do well on airplanes.
Yeah, I heard that from.
What was the other? The Infinix. The Infinix didn't survive. None of the pods survived the flight. All the caps got sucked up into the pod.
Because I was thinking about taking this with me because I've got 3 of these, which I filled, which I can always empty and then refill.
What got sucked up into the pod? What did it do?
The little fill port. There's a little rubber piece for the fill port. Got sucked up into the. When they pressurized the plane, it sucked up into the thing, and it was leaking Nick salts all over the place.
Oh man, you don't want to leak Nick salts.
No. Friction.
Who'd have thunk it?
Good.
Yeah.
I was also going to take this one.
That was the day I decided I don't like the Infinix.
I was going to take this one, but this one I think will get the pressure, right? This one's top side fill. No, this one's
Fresh is your go-to travel companion for anything vaping related.
I do travel internationally, so I know what you can and can't do.
Well, I know for the 4 days I'm gonna have to take extra batteries because I'll be in Chicago for 4. So that one I'm definitely gonna take extra batteries.
Yeah.
But that won't. I can still do the same setup.
Do you have a 25?
Batteries.
I mean, a lot of the mods have fast charging ports now too.
Yeah.
So I do that a lot too when I travel. I'll take 2 mods and I'll use one as a charger and one as my vape mod.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
21-700 battery case, Wendy?
Yeah.
Don't bring it just in case. They make you take it out. You never know.
Yeah. I'll just take this. Well, when I go to Chicago, I'll take this and then 2 extra batteries, and that way I can charge it if I need to in here. I just got to remember to take a charger for this.
So it looks like Friction got his shelves up, but he can't find some of his flavors.
Aw.
Missing in boxes of bags because he just moved.
He's
That
so
must feel
happy
good.
in his new little home.
He's got a little mixing corner.
Have a great night, Mary. Love you.
I don't know how much mystery there is, Michelle. Like I just
Evening Friction. He's not leaving.
I just save for vacations a lot. That's why I'm a cheapskate, because I love to spend all my money in travel.
That's the way to do it.
Like I'm gonna eat peanut butter and jelly for 2 weeks straight. Believe this, if it means that I can go to Iceland.
Yeah.
I would do it without hesitation and enjoy it.
My thing is, I'm
I love
actually
peanut
going
butter and
and I'm
jelly.
working while I'm there.
I could
All
do
the
it.
time. I gotta work the whole
What apricot flavors do you have, Wendy?
Ooh, apricot.
Ah, apricot sounds good.
What
I
apricot
have
do you have?
Flavora.
You have Flavora apricot?
Yes.
That's not the one to
Yes.
have.
Oh man.
Do you have Cap?
Do I have what?
Capella?
No, I just have that one.
Do you have sweet tangerine? I remember talking to you about that flavor.
TFA?
No, I don't.
You don't have any apricot, just that one apricot.
Just that one apricot, and I don't have any tangerine.
How about honey peach?
She won't have honey peach.
No, I've got honey and I've got corn toffee, but I don't have any honey peach.
How about white peach?
No. If I didn't have
She
no.
might have that.
What fruits do you have?
Let me see your ELR stash. Let's just get a link to your flavor stash. Always have that on standby, and we'll just look through your flavor stash.
You want me to link you the flavor stash?
TFA regular? How about TFA regular nectarine? That's a fantastic.
I don't
flavor.
have any nectarine.
We're getting the flavor
I
stash.
just copy the ULR or what? Link to public.
Yeah, link to public flavor stash is the one we need.
Okay. All right, link to public, and then do what?
Give it to us.
Oh,
Give it to us.
I know what I got it. Okay, and then you want me to put it in chat, or you want me to put it in the
chat,
our chat,
so everybody can see it.
Okay, there you go. No nectarine. You know, it's every single time you have 200 and something flavors, you just don't have that one or two or three.
Is this my public stash or is this your public stash?
Mine. Should be mine.
Okay, Wendy flavor stash of Wendy Vapes. Got it.
How on the top of your flavor stash it says 5% pear TPA?
Yes.
You wrote that wrong. You should go and correct it, and it'll just write pear and then look for the, how it populates.
Yeah.
Then look for the TPA one and click that, and then it'll line it up better for you.
Okay, thank you.
Because there's no
because
such
when I
flavor.
got it, I tried to put it in there, and that was the only one that was popping up, and I was like, "What the hell?" I didn't know.
That's
All right,
okay.
so
I'll just let you know.
Wait, but when I went to go edit it, it didn't let me.
Well, you just have to delete that one and re-add it.
Oh, okay. So just add it as pear.
Pear, and then it'll say TPA. Pick the TPA one or TFA.
The word peach isn't bad.
I find if you capitalize the first letter of each word, it helps too with the population.
Oh, pear concentrate, the flavor perfumes, that one?
No, it should just say pear.
No, I've got pear candy. That's it. It's got the 5% pear or the pear candy. Oh, wait, I found it. All right. So pear TPA, add that, and then I'll delete this one.
Yeah.
If you also, I noticed you have the FA honey in there. I believe you have Wonder Flavors honey.
Oh, I think I just got that one. Yeah. Why isn't it coming up then?
It shows up in your flavor stash as FA honey, just as a heads up.
Why?
What's Coco Pilata? Oh, that's probably a chocolate.
No, I have FA honey. I have the regular honey. I know that. I have the flavor art honey, and then didn't I just get a honey?
I hope you have the Wonder Flavors honey, because FA honey is not the honey you want.
No.
FA honey is cat pee.
How about the cookie butter and the creme brulee cookie?
That's a steeper.
Okay.
That would be a steeper.
And we already did the creme de menthe one, right?
I think we did.
What about tequila agave with pink fruit?
I mean, if y'all want to mix liquor, go for it.
I don't have liquor. I've got
I mean, that's a really good tequila. I will say that about it. I just when liquor vapes start coming up, generally, I just gotta sit back like I'm answering questions.
What about something with jackfruit?
Jackfruit's good. The flavor of jackfruit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have
It's a
one
good
flavors,
flavor.
honey.
It's tasty.
Hi, Deb.
What's up, Deb?
So is Flavora granola any good?
No, not
Freeburg.
really.
Horrible.
Freeburg.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah, we're still waiting for someone to come out with a good like oat flavor. What's up, Deb?
How is that puff cereal frosted by
I was
what flavor?
just looking at that one.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
Yeah, the puff cereal.
I
It's a
probably
good-
don't have
It's a
it.
good flavor.
See if you have it.
I have it.
You do?
I do.
That's the one I got on that sale. Just need to find it now. Come
What do we
on
do
now.
with that? Like, what is it? Is it a Fruit Loop one?
No. It's closer to like a frosted flake, but more like a corn puff, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
The picture looks like a frosted mini wheat.
So she's
It's
probably
not,
got.
it's not a frosted mini wheat. It's
That's
closer
what it
to a
looks-
corn puff.
How about that and some cornbread pudding?
I don't have cornbread.
Oh.
Wendy has the
Dylan gets all these good ideas and she's excited, and then
I know. I feel like such a letdown.
nah.
What about milk and honey with the corn puff? And let's see, who else can we add to this? Do you want a cereal vape or no?
Doesn't matter. I just want
Give me an
something
idea of what you want and I'll look through and start picking out flavors.
That's the problem. We can't figure out what.
That's
we
the
want.
problem. I didn't know what I wanted. I just wanted something different.
Pick one flavor out of your flavor stash that you haven't used but is intriguing you the most, and we'll build off of it.
Okay, I gotta look again. Hold on.
Toasted coconut cheesecake.
Hey, you can't influence her decision.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll shut up. It's just I'm hungry, and that sounded really good.
Yeah, right? Me too.
Michelle Tam
Starving,
Babe
so I don't know what the
Tam Babe
frick
should
is
have some sasami recipes
okay.
over on ATF, over on all the flavors. Tam's your go-to for that.
How about a strawberry cookie?
Hey, no influencing.
Oh gosh. Hey, Deb 22.
We're gonna do it the Looney style. She picks one flavor, then she gets to sniff it. And then when she sniffs it, we're gonna go to her mind palace.
Yes, Friction. I do use beard oils every once in a while. When my beard starts getting a little scraggly, you just get a little bit, put it in your palm, and you just work it in. So nice and soft.
I was telling them to check out Swaggy's beard oils.
Flavora Blood Orange is really good. I really like the Sugarloaf Pineapple by Vape Train. And for a strawberry, depends on what type of strawberry do you want.
What about, now I'm going to have to find it. What about the Thai apple?
Thai apple is wonderful.
Yeah, let's do Thai apple.
Oh,
I've got
So
it.
what sort of a Thai apple do you want to do?
Wait, she's got to smell it. This isn't the Lumia process. Stop rushing the Lumia process. The Lumia process takes patience.
Okay, hold on. Now I gotta find it, which I just found it earlier. So hold on. Oh my god.
Natural. So Red Touch. Use Red Touch by Flavor Art. Use those 3 flavors.
Got it out. And then I put it back. It was a bigger one, I thought. Hold on, let me find it. Let me find it. Come on, Wonder Flavor. I know you're a Wonder Flavor. Oh, there it is. That's why it looked like strawberries. Okay, I kept putting it down. Okay, so yeah, Thai apple.
Now give it a sniff.
Sniffing it.
When she's done sniffing, I'll tell you what the flavor is.
I didn't get nothing. Let me sniff slower.
No, don't squirt it up your nose.
It smells like a green Granny Smith apple.
What it is when you try it is it's the perfect body of a red apple. Like it's the flesh of a red apple. It's absolutely wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful.
Smells good.
It's one of my favorite. If it's not my favorite, no, because my favorite apple concentrate is apple filling by Flavora. But that would be second. Would be the Thai apple, just because it's such a natural crisp apple flavor. Like it's absolutely stunning.
So what do you think, Lumi?
What's the next step?
When you smell it, what comes to mind other than like apple? Like what kind of food item are you just like, wow, this reminds me of that?
Reminds me of a fresh pear.
A fresh pear?
Like a sweet pear. Like, you know, like when I'm juicy, not like hard when you know what I mean?
We could do like a apple pear crumble.
It's not a cooked apple at all.
If we add a little bit of pear to
It's
it.
a fresh apple.
It sounds like a caramel apple or an
Did you
apple
get the
pie.
horn toffee, Wendy?
Yes.
So why don't we do Thai apple? Let me look at the other apples she's got. I'm assuming you have a couple of the Flavora apples. Nope.
That's why I was recommending a pear to go with it.
Yeah,
I only
pear.
have the BSO one.
You have the VSO apple?
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh,
I'm BSO-less.
you need to get on that, Dimla.
I know.
We run specials and stuff.
I know.
Wouldn't the pear add that like juicy cooked fruit taste to it possibly?
No, it just adds kind of juiciness to the flavor.
For now, frozen people, we're just thinking.
Yeah, she's got the FA pear. She's got Flavora pear. TPA pear candy would actually probably be really nice with that.
Good night,
Jackfruit?
Mel.
What about jackfruit?
Jackfruit and pear.
Pippa said Thai apple, tiger's blood, fresh 03.
What's tiger's blood?
Not
Not in her list.
Yeah.
no, tiger's blood is a flavor. It's not a flavor. It's a
a mix.
Recipe.
it's a mix. It's strawberry, apple, and orange. And then sometimes you put cream with it and stuff. I have one called Baihu. It means white tiger.
What's Flavora dragon fruit like?
Flavora dragon fruit. I don't remember anything about it. Or sour apple by Flavora. It's a Thai apple.
Yeah, I have sour apple by Flavor, but I don't have any other apple.
Some Florida key lime. Might go good with that Thai.
Could.
Pear would go good with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking that pear candy. Do Thai apple pear candy, and I'm looking for that sour apple might work.
Warm custard.
Wonder Flavors jam scone.
Jam scones is steeper.
Did you call it sour apple?
Yeah, it's that's a deep steeper. That's a 10-day.
I don't have a sour apple.
I'm
Unless it's
thinking
apple
warm
sour.
custard might be interesting with a pear apple warm custard.
I agree.
Tell me what you want. What you want? What you got? Come on, bring it.
What you
All
got?
right,
What you
pull
want?
out the pear and the warm custard and smell the three together. Do the line. Do the
pear
sniff line.
candy.
Yeah, pear candy.
Okay.
And then warm custard by.
That's
warm
Vape Train.
custard by TFA. I mean,
Yep.
by BT.
Vape Train.
I don't have it, but that's okay.
Right.
Apple pear peanut brittle.
Yeah, I have peanut brittle too.
Pear peanut brittle? Did you say?
Oh.
Sounds interesting. I want to try it.
I'll use vanilla pudding on mine.
I wasn't ready for that warm custard.
What's it like?
It smells like milk that's going bad.
Mm.
You could always do Fresh's quick custard instead, with a hint of vanilla bourbon by FA.
That is FA. The bourbon
It
vanilla
doesn't smell
bourbon.
bad. It's just that when you first smell it, nothing else is like, whoa.
Vanilla
It just-
bourbon is just vanilla.
Yeah,
The bourbon
It's not-
vanilla bourbon. Yeah, it's just
like a-
vanilla.
it's a warmer.
I get
version.
hints of like wood. I get hints of like woodiness and things that remind me of bourbon, but I don't get much of a bourbon out of it.
Bourbon is just a type of fruit.
Yeah, the bourbon vanilla bourbon.
type
It's
of
yeah,
vanilla.
it's just a type of vanilla.
Yeah.
Hey, Rajan.
Apple goes good with flavor of red tea.
Apple.
Up to apple pear.
Do you have
Love
sour sop?
I don't even know what it is, so no.
Guanabana?
Huh?
Do you have
I have
guanabana?
banana.
Maybe some apple, some guanabana, and some toffee?
Don't you think jackfruit would be better than guanabana?
You guys are just throwing away my recipe.
We're just talking about what could work.
I'm just not in the mood.
I like the guanabana because it's a little bit more strawberry forward,
Ah.
and strawberries and apples go really well together, and and that coconut and what else? What other notes? Banana and
Oh, I love guanabana. Don't get me wrong.
yeah, just I find it's a little bit more like red berry sweet forward. I think that might go really well. That a little bit of pear candy, just to keep the mix nice and juicy. Add a little bit of maltol to take the rough edges off everything.
You think, Lumi?
What do you think, Lumi?
Oh, we're going back to what Lilmy thinks.
What do you think? Well, I mean, what do you think about guanabana? Have you used guanabana?
Cherimoya.
It's similar. It's very similar to the guanabana and the soursop, and it's like a trio of flavors. Just different parts of the fruit are accentuated. They're all in the custard apple family.
Oh, okay. No, because I have cherimoya. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah.
And then Pippa mentioned it. Said African horn cucumber with cherimoya and Thai apple, but I don't have African horn cucumber.
The African horn cucumber is interesting. It's actually not a bad flavor at all. Night, Rajan.
Hi, EMB. How are you?
I was thinking that warm custard with a very small amount of Zapola and her Inawera biscuit, but you guys are up to dispute this.
And biscuit
Okay,
and
and then
what?
the Thai apple and pear candy.
I don't really know what the pear candy tastes like. I thought about a different pear, but if you think that would work,
Well, pear candy. You've got pear candy, right? Pretty sure I've harassed you into getting it. No? How about FA pear then?
I have that one.
So, because we're just going to use it really low,
I have
so all it's going to
FA.
do is add juiciness. So it
I
would be
figured-
basically what you're describing, Lumi, would be like almost like a really light cinnamon sugar donut with a slice of apple on top.
That's what I was going for, like the malted from the vanilla bourbon or the warm custard mixed in with just a little bit of the spice from the Zappola. Like I was thinking it could. That's where my mind palace went.
It sounds good.
Okay, so Thai apple, Zappola, the flavor art pear, biscuit, and warm custard, right?
Yep.
Or you can pull out the vanilla bourbon and use Frisch's quick custard with that instead if you don't like the warm VTA custard.
No, it smells fine after the first. It's just like that first whiff. You're like, wasn't ready.
And you took quite the whiff.
I mean, afterwards it's okay. It's just that first whiff. You're like, wow, what does it remind you of? I have to check my milk. That's all.
Wendy, E&B Flavor is in the chat.
I know. I said hi.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah.
And yes, Forrest, TFA Smooth would take rough edges off of things. If you've got it. People have kind of moved away from the like the Vape Wizards and the Smooths at this point, just because flavors have evolved so much. Like those were super handy back in like me and Tooney's Rip Roaring heydays. Like it was really good. Those were really nice for taking the rough edges off of vapes because there was a lot of rough edges back then.
Yep.
A lot of rough edges.
Dr. Millen, do you have these flavors?
So what did you decide on? I've got Thai apple, pear candy, guanabana.
No,
And then-
put the guanabana back.
No
You're probably
guanabana?
gonna have to, do you have the vanilla bourbon or no?
Yeah.
Okay, then you'll probably have to use that since you don't have the warm custard.
So vanilla.
The Zappola, biscuit,
Madagascar vanilla bourbon. It's Madagascar vanilla bourbon, right?
Yep.
And then what was the other one?
pear by
Zappola.
flavor art.
Zappola?
Yes.
Zappola,
Mhm.
Inawera biscuit.
So I've got Thai apple, pear candy, Madagascar bourbon vanilla, Zappola biscuit.
We're going with pear by FA instead of pear candy.
Okay. That's all of them. There's 5 flavors.
Yes.
And
Well, because you're using that one, you're going to need Fresh's quick custard. So vanilla ice cream by Liquid Barn and Flavor's pudding.
For DeMillen, right?
Yep.
so vanilla pudding. And what was the other one? Ice cream by Liquid Barn.
Liquid
Yep.
Barn ice cream. Woo!
Bye, Robert. Have a good night.
Hi, Angel.
Adam, me too. That's why I'm gonna make it.
Okay, now we're gonna do the percentages.
Yep. So I got to pull down my stuff now.
Are we pulling our stuff down?
Yep, because I got to sniff them all now.
Snifferoo. If EMB is still here, yeah, I'm vaping the crap out of these still. Just saying. Just saying. Yep. And we were just talking about the cookie because DeMillen has your cookie too. just love that it's not overly sweet because you really can't get a store-bought cookie that's like not overly sweet. So yeah, like these two, listen to this. You can hear how much I've been vaping this. It's like a lot. This is the cheesecake. And I've been doing the custard.
Dirty, sexy noises, Wendy.
I know, right? That's what it was reminding me of. That's why I kept doing it. Yuppers. It's good. It's good stuff. Hello, Joshua. We're just shaking it.
Gotta shake it.
Yes, for me, it actually tastes like the chocolate chip that doesn't have that many chocolate chips in it, which is what I like anyway. Yeah. That's what it tastes like to me. And I don't want, or like for chocolate chip cookies, I usually don't eat them because they have too many chocolate chips in them. The newer brands, they got the chunks and all that. Nope, today is DIY room trucking. Hi, Thomas. Welcome, sweetie.
Fucking vapes. What's up, Mike?
Yeah.
Is that Vaping Trucker, Mike?
Yeah.
You should have him on a show sometime, Wendy.
Oh, it's not. It's trucking
okay.
vapes.
Get my hopes up, Toonie.
Sorry, Fresh.
I don't know who that is. Hi, Liv. How you doing, sweetie? You're welcome. I'm just telling the truth. I mean, really, with my face, I couldn't lie anyway. even Addie knows that. He's always like, yeah, you can see it right on your face if you like it or you don't. Yeah, Fresh is looking good all the way over there. You see him over there? Where did let me go? Oh, she's getting her flavors. Thank you, Liv. She is. That's awesome, Josh.
Okay. I thought I had warm custard, but it turns out I don't, so I'm going to do the Dimlin route.
Oh, man. Okay, so should I change it too, or just keep using the warm custard just to see what mine comes out like?
It's up
I
to
mean,
you.
you might as well experiment. That's always my thought. You might as well.
Okay, so since I've already used the vanilla bourbon before, because we use that for the eggnog, I'll stick with the warm custard then.
Oh, that vanilla bourbon does smell so good.
And when I was making my eggnog. You too, Joshua. Have a good night.
Night, AP.
I guess that means Liv's going too, huh? See, I told you. I knew it. I called it, Liv. You have a good night. Have fun. Don't do anything I would do. Peanut butter custard. I think you guys can make a banger recipe. Yeah, peanut butter custard. We haven't made a peanut butter custard yet. Right, Fresh?
I have made peanut butter custard.
Neither have I.
I have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
And
I'm typing the recipe out for him right now.
Oh, okay. Here you go. All right, Addie, what do you got?
I got 2.1% Perillum Country Apple.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 0.3% Kanako Soy, 0.6% Wonder Flavors Caramel Popcorn and Peanuts, and 3% Liquid Barn Ice Cream.
Oh my God, that's everything I don't have except for the ice cream. I don't know how you do it every single time. It's like, let me see what I got that Wendy doesn't got. But we're always going to add that Liquid Barn ice cream in there because that's the one we know.
A teaser. This is a teaser.
Thanks so much. Just saying. Hi, Mark. How you doing?
Because now I'm intrigued how apple and peanuts will go together. So I'm gonna try it.
Apples and peanut butter go together really well.
It's getting me hungry. Where you at, Lumi? Where's the
Okay.
villain? Still looking for flavors?
Still looking for flavors.
There you are. Ooh, scare me.
Oh, sorry. I'm here.
What's next in the queue, Wendy?
Shit.
There you go. Who was that for?
That's for EMB.
ENB. There you go, ENB. For sweetener, I'd actually recommend ethyl maltol. If you're going to sweeten it, I'd use about 0.5% ethyl maltol. Ethyl maltol, 10% dilution, of course, aka TPA cotton candy. 0.5% of TPA cotton candy is what I meant.
So I can't find my vanilla bean or vanilla ice cream. So should I just do vanilla bean ice cream?
You don't have your ice cream. That's
You don't
like
have
a-
Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream?
I do, but I can't find it, and I'm not gonna stress on it.
It's probably a big bottle.
No, I don't. I don't see it.
No, it doesn't work with any other ice creams.
Oh,
So
Okay.
pick your favorite custard.
Yeah, I planned on it
You have
being
the
a
cap,
really.
you've got the cap vanilla custard too, right, Demlin?
not two. only have
How about
cap
premium
vanilla.
custard?
I've got premium custard.
Yeah, use that.
Okay.
And so E&B, what that's going to taste like is with that half a percent of ethyl maltol in it. It tastes like Reese's peanut butter mixed with custard.
Okay.
The only other addition that I would recommend is 1 drop of sun seeds per 30 ml, but that is also a flavor that a lot of people don't have. And the other ones that are in that recipe are pretty common. But I made that for Vape Malone in Vegas, and I didn't realize it was him.
Oh wow.
Like I met Vape Malone, and we chatted for a bit. I didn't realize it was him.
I have a bunch of his mods.
It's a good dude.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was such a hardcore DIYer, and then he was thanking me on an episode of the Three Amigos. It's like, dude, that peanut butter custard was awesome. All of a sudden, like, it just hit me. I'm like, oh shit.
Okay, so I think I have the percentages. I went to my mind palace. I worked hard.
I know. I can see it.
All right, Biscuit by Inawera, because I'm just looking for like a side note from it to go with the Zappola. I'm using it at 0.42%.
Okay.
Zappola is going to be 2.89%.
Mm-hmm.
Warm custard, because we're just adding a little bit of creamy moisture to it, 1.13.
Okay.
And then, are you a fruit taster? Like, do fruits really stick out to you, or do they hide
Yes.
for you?
No,
They stick out?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I would do, because I have that same problem, I would do pear at 0.86 and Thai apple at 0.73. Does anybody see any flaws with my mind palace?
Never a flaw.
Except you're gonna have to repeat it because I wasn't here.
Where were you now? No,
I'm
just
back.
kidding.
I'm back.
Well, I can use.
Okay, what do you have first?
Thai apple is
Thai apple is 0.73.
one of these.
I mean, we did go to Lumi's mind palace.
Okay,
Yes.
pear.
Pear is 0.86.
Madagascar bourbon vanilla.
That's going to be on.
Uh,
No piper.
hold on, I'll look at that one because I was creating Wendy's first.
Yeah.
Gotta go back
You
to
have
my
the
mind
Ebola,
palace.
right?
Yes. How
We
much
have
is
that
it?
at 0.89.
0.89.
2.89.
2.89 on Zapola.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, you guys are
I
welcome to
guess.
dispute it. It's just this is what my mind told me would be
I'm throwing the
interesting.
flag on the field right now. There's a flag on the field.
I've gone way harder in the paint with Zapola than that.
I've gone
Way
up
harder.
6%.
The biscuit is 0.42. You got that?
Okay, get down.
Come on, you gotta get that. The only thing you're waiting on is the custard and
Vanilla pudding and premium custard.
Premium, is that Mullenberry?
No, it's flavor art.
Yeah. Their
I don't know.
Euro line.
I don't know what that tastes like.
So Fresh has to tell me on
Which one?
the premium custard and Flavora vanilla pudding.
Premium custard, somewhere like 1.6. And then what, Zapola?
No, the vanilla pudding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, vanilla pudding? Just, yeah, keep that about 0.5%. It's going to turn into a mouthfeel flavor at this point. So yours is going to be ultra creamy in the mouth.
Ooh.
Bye, EMB. Thank you for stopping by.
The only
Ian
one
gets
I'm
his
missing.
recipe and he's out.
Thanks for the flavors.
Vanilla
I miss-
bourbon,
I do too, Adam. I use it at 4 and up frequently.
Good night, Jennifer. Is Jennifer leaving?
What do you suggest the Madagascar bourbon vanilla?
Anything below 1. Anywhere below 1. It's a nice enough flavor, but yeah, I don't know.
I'll do a 0.5.
Yeah, might as well do 0.5. Jennifer, did you get my Facebook Messenger message? No.
Facebook Messenger
I hate
message.
Facebook. Let me look. Messenger.
Well, I didn't have a lot of the flavors you guys had, so I just did my apple Soy caramel popcorn ice cream, and it came out nice.
Yeah, that's what you were doing. It was totally opposite of what we have.
That's like totally. That's funny.
Hi, Boca.
I'll take it down if it tastes like crap, but I posted the one I put up for Wendy. That way there everybody can look at it and tweak it if they see fit.
All right, so we ready to mix it?
Go for it.
Yes.
I'm ready.
I would take so Jennifer, I would take your cinnamon churro down. I would take your apple pie by Capella up. You can take it way higher than that. I would do apple pie. Capella's apple pie is fantastic at like 5%. Take your churro down to somewhere like 1. Because that cinnamon's what's going to be killing your creams. I don't know anything about Bickford ice cream, so I can't tell you anything about that, or the French vanilla by Bickford. And your apple filling by Flavora should be fine. You could take it down to 1 if you wanted to, just to kind of even out with going up that much harder on the cap apple pie. But yeah, I don't know anything about I think you're on the right track. Just looking at it, French vanilla and vanilla ice cream. Sounds like a good idea. But like I said, I don't know anything about those flavors at all. Bickford vanilla ice cream. Is there any notes on it? Medium 4, minimum used, most commonly used with. Recipes. Apple pie la mode by Jennifer Bryant.
Check out this how
Oh,
dark this.
am I talking about the right recipe here, Jennifer, or am I completely off?
It's dark.
Yeah,
as
mine's
night
dark
for me.
too.
Well, this is the Madagascar vanilla.
Super.
Yeah. When I had that one, it was that way too. Yeah, see, look,
Gosh, it smells so good.
that's mine too. But this one's a
Wow.
flavor. But the vanilla bourbon is just dark anyway. Okay, got that one. First time using the Thai apple. So excited.
The Thai apple's wonderful. Okay. So yeah, Jennifer, what I would do is take your apple pie like way higher than where you've got it, and then drop your cinnamon churro way down because that cinnamon it's also got sweetener in it. So you could cut your sweetener back too, just using the churro. So I don't know that you actually need sweetener in it, but I mean, obviously it's sweetened to taste. So don't let me tell you how to live your life as far as that goes. But the Bickford French vanilla and and vanilla ice cream. The only concern I have is that you're using those two flavors that are probably similar, and both using them kind of maxed out as far as I can tell, as far as percentages go. It sounds like you're kind of using them maxed out. So maybe consider dropping one. Maybe consider one like way back. Like I maybe take the French vanilla cream back to like 1, and take your vanilla ice cream to like 3. This would be my suggestions, because if creams get that high, a lot of times what's going to happen is things are going to blend out with each other. They're just going to get muted out. Remember on DIY, always start low, and you can work your way back up. So that's my suggestion, Jennifer. I hope that helps you.
How you doing, Wendy?
I'm done. I'm about to shake it.
What the heck is Charlie Tobacco by Mollenberry Fresh? You try that?
What's that?
Charlie Tobacco.
Yeah.
You got your vibrator out?
Yeah. Piper, no.
Making sure you're prepared.
It's not the time to tap my arm when I'm mixing my e-liquid.
What are you doing, Lumi?
Curious how this is coming out.
Did you try it yet?
Mine's going to be different, so I'm waiting a little bit to see what you say to know if I need to tweak it.
Okay, I got a fresh wick coming. Where you at, DeMillan?
I'm almost there.
Hi, come on.
Hi,
Hi, Manicon.
Well, I got to hassle with the cap on mine. Ugh.
He's got to go to bed. Hurry up.
No, I would say that you cannot vape it from 2012. I wouldn't suggest it.
Okay. Now for the shake.
Mine's got bubbles. Look at that. That's manual.
Mine will have bubbles.
I'm scared thinking about what this is going to turn out like. My mind palace says it's going to be awesome.
Ready. Bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, toys and troubles.
I got bubbles. Now I need batteries. Batteries and bubbles.
So Deb, I don't have the twister. The Mollenberry twister.
You don't have Mollenberry Twister?
No.
It's a one shot. The demillinator.
You been printing stuff, Millen?
I just printed up a bunch of stuff for Lumi,
Oh yeah.
and like I printed this thing too, the holder for my phone.
Oh cool.
When I just sit here, I can just sit on the phone. Sit on.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just so amazing, this 3D printing stuff, because there's nothing and then there's something.
Yeah.
It's just crazy talk.
Getting ready for mine to go in tonight. See what I can do with them.
Awesome.
Wow. Oh, cool. You like that little baby one? The
Yeah.
teensy ones? What'd you think of the lithophane?
I love it. I'm trying to figure out what to do with it because I need to be able to use it as a nightlight. So I'm going to the Mind Palace to wonder if I can make another copy of it out of resin to put it behind it so it makes like a little oval shape. That way there I could just put a light in the center of it.
Attach it, yeah. I've wondered how to get it to be a night lamp too, a night light too. So how to get it to stick to it. No, Piper. My dog needs a treat. Excuse me.
So the pear is super light. Like I can't really taste it. And the apple's not coming through very much. Very, very light.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting more of the biscuit than I'm getting anything else.
Oh, I fucked up then. We could always try adding a couple of drops of the apple.
Okay, so if I had 0.73, should I just take it up to 1?
I would take it up to something like 1.4.
Okay, so
You can go fairly hard with the Thai apple.
I was trying to
What'd
start
you
off
get?
a little conservative with it.
what's the flavor you're getting?
Me? I don't know.
You too.
I'm getting a donut. So I'm getting a lot of the Zapola, I guess. It's not bad. I was thinking it was
No,
going to
it's
be
not
hideous.
bad. It's just that it doesn't have very much fruit in it. Okay, so we're going to take up the Thai apple to 1.4.
Go for it.
Yeah.
0.4, we'll change that to, so 0.2. Okay.
I kind of like it.
I like it. I just want to have like that apple flavor with it.
I'm catching the apple on it. Not any pear though.
No,
But
I'm not-
apple
I
and
was
pear are so
hoping
close
that
together.
the pear might soften it up a little bit, really. With how juicy it can be, that was where my mind was going with it. I was just really hopeful that the pear would soften up that apple.
You have country apple too, right, Wendy?
No, she doesn't have that
No.
one. Otherwise, I would have used that.
The flavor of sour apple will help add body too, if she felt like digging that out.
Let's try with a little bit more of the Thai apple and see what happens.
I think
I'd take it up to like 1.4.
I'm going to let mine sit and see how it turns out.
Okay. I'm not.
And I'm going to put a label on the damn thing.
Oh, that would be good.
Dang it.
Mamajita's getting frisky out there, Wendy.
Who?
Mamajita.
Ah.
Oh, yes, definitely, Mamanita. Just put more in it. Make it bigger. Okay.
When do you leave, Fresh?
A little
5
over
weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
A little over 2 weeks, yeah.
Getting excited?
Hell yeah. Get to go back to Iceland again? They're going to let me back in the country?
What do you do in Iceland? Just walk around and look at the pretty sights?
Yes. Well, drive around and look at the pretty sights. Yeah, we're going up to northern Iceland this time, so we're aiming for the aurora borealis. We want to see some giant green lights flash across the sky.
It'd be awesome.
Oh, you're so lucky. That's on my bucket list.
Iceland's the place to go, or Norway, I suppose. But Iceland's just such a beautiful place that every time the subject comes up, I'm like, okay, when are we going? Like, can we go now? No? Why not? What do you mean I don't have enough money saved up?
So I get a little bit of the apple, but not like, it's probably because it's gonna have to steep, but it's there. It's just not like in your face apple.
My recipe will be done here in just a minute.
Are you doing the same thing,
No,
Fresh?
no, I was missing. I kind of tuned out when you guys said warmed custard. Like, oh, okay, well, you want to do that? Mhm.
You don't like warm custard?
I don't have it. Never bought it. The vape train custards all have banana in them to me. So
Oh,
if I've got, they're kind of wasted on me.
That's what I should have used, was a banana custard.
I've heard the banana custard is wonderful, and I
It
absolutely
really
believe that.
is.
It is.
Based on their other custards, I absolutely 100% believe that.
Yeah.
Banana,
It's really
apple,
good.
pear. That would be good.
Jeannie Sims wants to go with you, Fresh.
Come on, Jeannie. Come on. You can probably still get it. You can probably still catch a deal on your plane flight. Should be under 700.
Yeah, I wonder how bad the or airplane industry is with this coronavirus thing.
I mean, people are flipping out, but I mean, I'm not.
Well, I have a chance to go someplace, but I don't want to go because I don't want to go walking around an airport. I don't want to be in an airplane. That's where all the people are. The dirty, dirty people.
Well, I mean, right now you have to worry more about the flu than anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still curious. I still haven't heard a firm number here. Like, how many people have actually died from the coronavirus?
They just had a couple die up near your area, Fresh.
Allegedly, 6 died in Washington, and they're claiming a
Well, they
state of
brought them here.
emergency.
They brought them here. They didn't land here. They brought them here
Oh,
because of the climate. They brought them here.
what does it do to you anyway? Is it like a flu? Just a bad
It's like
flu?
a flu.
It's a really bad flu. It's like a respiratory infection flu.
Oh God, that's horrible. All in the chest.
So yeah, the people that came, they didn't land here. Like if you're anywhere that's not like on a coastal city, like you have very, very little to worry about.
Well, SFO is a little worrisome because they come straight from China.
Well, you live directly on the ocean, Dim.
Yeah.
Apparently,
I said away from coastal areas.
Well, no, but SFO, that's what I'm scared about. International airport.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Once again, I wouldn't worry too awful much. It's not as virulent as people have been saying, as far as I can tell. It's just more scare tactics. They haven't had a bird flu in a couple of years. They want to hit people.
Ah.
Make you
Or that-
scared. Make you believe in the CDC again after they fucked up vaping.
And the
Or the-
World Health
Yeah.
Organization.
Or that mad cow disease. That was horrible.
So yeah, I mean, a lot of there's obviously it's kind of a worrisome disease, but it's nothing more than something along the lines of the flu. And as far as I can tell, if you treat it symptomatically as you catch it, like things never develop all that badly for people. It's when people wait too darn long. Like always, if you wait too darn long to go get checked out, that's when you're in trouble. So, yeah, the people that were brought to my area were they were in my city. You can see how concerned I am about the coronavirus. They brought them into my city because it's a very dry climate here, and they were thinking that would help.
Ah.
So it's whatever.
I don't see your eyes. Thank you. Much better.
Here we go. Good bubbles. Oh, nope. There was I hate when a little pocket of EG gets trapped up at the top of these bottles. Always throws everything off.
Gotta hear the slappy, slappy sounds.
I like that.
Well, that's good.
Well, I hope you have a little bit of fun on your work getaway.
Probably not. Literally got to go to the hotel and open up the laptop and start working.
How was your ride last week? You were talking about that you had to drive with that horrible driver.
Oh my God, I drove back.
Oh, you got to drive back?
I was like, you know what?
I can't take it anymore.
No, what's funny is that we actually went to the same agency that we went last year that I got car sick in that parking garage. And I didn't recognize it until we started pulling up, and all of a sudden you hear me screaming, no, not again. And my underwriter was dying. She almost peed herself. She's like, calm down. I'm like, no, you're not going to make me sick again. Drop me off. Let me out.
Oh, man.
So we didn't go through the parking garage. We actually parked on the outside in like a parking spot we're not supposed to. I'm like, I don't even care. I'm not going in that parking garage. Because that's where I started getting the motion sickness. And then after that, it was all over. So this time I was like, why don't I drive? She's like, oh, okay. So I didn't get sick.
Oh, thank goodness.
But the whole time she was complaining about my drive. You're too close to the curb when you turn. I'm like, I've been driving for years. Like, I know what I'm doing.
It's just going to be a nice chill ride. Just eyes on the road, straight ahead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Play on your phone. You won't get car sick. I guarantee it.
Oh no, I'll get car sick if I don't look at the road.
Yeah. Forest, yes, I've used ethyl maltol by eSig Express. I used it when it came in the powder form. I'm not sure if it still comes in the powdered form. But when you get that little bag of ethyl maltol powder in the mail, man, does that stuff smell good.
Usually I don't get car sick as long as I'm in the front, as long as I'm either driving or in the passenger seat. But the way that she was like, first of all, she was going around and around and around in this parking garage like really fast. And then she would go this way and it was just too much movement for me. And then on top of that, on the way back, she was like right up on the car in front of her. Like, what do you call it, tailgating or whatever? And she was just like, and that was freaking me out on top of being sick. But this time, I drove.
Right on.
Yeah, tell her, I promise I won't kill you. Just hang on real tight.
Yeah. No, but what's funny is that I was talking to somebody else at the office, and I was like, she was like, you didn't get sick this time, did you? I'm like, no, I drove. She goes, trust me, you're not the only one that has a problem. I'm like, well, then why does everybody let her drive? They're like, because they don't want to drive. But not because she's better. It's just they don't want to drive, or they usually go to sleep while she's driving. I'm like,
that's the only way. Out of sight, out of mind.
Oh. But Lumi, I'm gonna let that sit. I mean, it's not bad. I think that biscuit just needs to sit because I'm getting the throat hit from the biscuit. So I'm just gonna wait until next. Well, I can't be. I'm gonna try to come on over the weekend.
I feel like we could tweak it a little bit and turn it into something. I was trying to think outside the box.
No, it doesn't. I love biscuit flavors anyway, so it doesn't bother me. It's more, but I'm waiting for that apple to come through the biscuit. I think the biscuit's just overpowering it a little bit.
You could always tune down the biscuit too if it's something you ever wanted to revisit. You could just tune down the Zippola and the biscuit. Because I was more hoping that would come up more of like a dry crumble. That's why I did the custard so low.
Yeah. I just got a lot of the biscuit part, but again, I'm gonna let that settle. But the biscuit's good. I mean, if you like biscuit, it's good. Mama Nita, you're so funny.
What are you thinking, Fresh 03? A tiny bit more strawberry cheesecake?
I think a tiny bit more of the vanilla custard is what I'm thinking right off the top of my head, and then maybe another cream. We'll have to figure that. We'll have to chat this one out.
Right.
Especially if we can get Meter on another show where we can talk about the things that really disgust him.
He hates custard.
Yep. And cheesecake. We used both in this recipe. All right. There's my description done. Let me make this public.
Yeah. It's almost 10 o'clock, Wendy.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get going.
Look at you.
Well, this
going.
is I'm done now. So what I did here is a raspberry apricot ice or yogurt by request.
How do you get the apricot to stand out over the raspberry?
Used Mullenberry's new apricot, and kept the raspberry Molina. I used raspberry Molina and Mullenberry apricot are the two that I used. There you go, everybody. And so the new apricot actually has some legs. The new Mullenberry apricot actually has some legs, and it's a really good apricot flavor.
Yeah.
But they're both really natural flavors. So if you're looking for like a fruit preserve type thing, this isn't going to be what you're looking for. This is more of like a vanilla yogurt with some raspberry and apricot dumped on the top is what it's closer to. But yeah, it's I really like where it's at. It's going to get a lot better over 3 days. That's about how long it takes for the Flavor West Bavarian cream to steep in. So it'll get a nice dark back note, and then you'll still have the raspberry and apricot should stay right where they're at. But
Now I have to get apricot.
Mullenberry apricot's really good. You're not gonna be mad about that one.
All the apricots.
So somebody requested it earlier. I like where it's at.
Where'd you get that at, the apricot?
Mullenberry sent it to me.
Oh, okay.
Marcelina.
Very nice.
Marcelina's a sweetheart.
Yeah, Wizard Labs has a lot of the Mullenberry. I think they have the full line that's going there. I have to take a
classic sponge cake is really good.
Classic
I got that one.
cake.
It's really good too. Yeah, I like that one.
That classic Belgian waffle. Oh,
Mm.
so good.
They're soft banana. They're
Yes.
Shape up pear. Their shape up pear is really good.
The funky pineapple.
Funky
Pineapple
pineapple.
chocolate.
That Queen Delicate pineapple that they just came out with is really good too.
Yeah, that's another line. I guess I'm gonna have to break out and grab a bunch off from their line.
The ones I would really look at are the new releases, because they really stepped up their game on these new releases.
Will
Like
do.
the last two releases that came out
Mhm.
were exceptional.
Yeah, pineapple upside down cake. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna attempt that one, Freshy D.
Welcome. You can dive down my rabbit hole anytime you want, Eddie. If you come up with something that I couldn't figure out after all these years, you snatch that pebble right back, homie.
That sponge cake with that burnt note.
It could work. I'm still the one thing that I cannot figure out is that caramelized pineapple. For the life of me, I cannot figure out how to caramelize the pineapple. And Max Savage had a really good idea, and I wrote it down. I have no flipping idea where it's at.
Drag.
Like he told me, he's like, yeah, man, I think I came up with it by accident. And he's like, yeah, try this, this, and this. I wrote it down. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. I'll try it this afternoon. And I came back like 2 days later because I forgot completely. And I was like, where's that note from Max?
Threw it away.
I may have thrown it. I may have decided that I need to clean up in here. And I was like, Fresh 03, you don't need that note.
And
Yeah, Deb, I haven't run across people put up pineapple upside down cake vapes all the time, and I'm like, nope, you're not a pineapple upside down cake. I think it had something to do with the honeycomb candy by Vape Train, and maybe hard crack toffee is what he told me to use.
Could be.
Anyway, I forget. We should let Wendy get some sleep.
Yeah, she's just over there.
I'm gonna have some cereal and then go to sleep. I haven't eaten.
Well, Wendy, safe travels.
Yeah, have a great
Thank you
time.
so much. I'm gonna try to get on sometime this weekend. Maybe do a small live, not this long, but we'll see if I can do that this weekend if I'm not too busy trying to get everything ready. So, all right, just to be clear, so I can take this with me, and I'll just when I'm going through the thing, I'll just take it out of my bag and put it in the thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the juice, I'm just gonna put in a Ziploc.
What I did is I just put it in the tray too.
They want the liquids in a Ziploc bag.
I know they do, but I've never been harassed when I do that.
Yeah, I
I'll
hear
just put it
You might as well
Ziploc.
just I don't know your airport, so yeah, just put it in a
Yeah.
Ziploc bag.
Okay.
All
But
by
this I
itself.
should be able to take out separately. If not, then I'll just put the battery in a thing.
Or you can leave the battery in your mod.
Okay. I'll just take this one. It makes it so much easier. Because again, I'm just going for overnight, so I don't need a lot,
Mm-hmm. Cherry cheesecake? That might be something to go after with the new cherry flavors.
Well, I have the cherry from VSO.
VSO cherry's really good.
Yeah, maybe can we do that for the cheesecake next time?
Yeah.
We could do that next time.
And that pineapple
Okay, cool.
upside down cake. VSO cherry.
Yeah. Ooh, yum. Hello, Batman. Have a good night, Brandy. Good night. Good night, Capitan. Okay, everybody. So we're going to call it an evening. Again, there won't be a show on Monday. I'll try to do something over the weekend if I have some time. But we're going to have to skip one Monday, and I'll make up for it. No problem. But I love each and every one of you. Thank you, everybody on the panel, for being here. DeMillan, thank you as always. Lumi, thank you, thank you, thank you. Always happy to have you here. And Fresh, of course, you're just freshy. That's why you're just a fresh one. And Addie Tooney, I love you to death.
Love you.
All
Love
right.
you guys. Good night.
Thanks, Wendy.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
Good night.